Good evening, folks. I'm Baroque, and we're watching the Game Awards 2024. Speeches, awards, and announcements galore. I'm hoping for some good and surprising things. Mr. Keeley has teased that there might well be all sorts this year. I always try and keep my hopes reined in, especially given the days of E3 are over. It's never quite hit those heights, but there's been some real banging years. There'll probably be about half hour of like the pre-show before we get in. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Grab a beverage, wrap up in a blanket. Let's enjoy. Up the volume and such are alright. Alright, everybody's getting in.
I'm Sydney Goodman, and welcome to the 2024 Game Awards Opening Act presented by State Farm. We are counting down to the main event, our 10th anniversary show. But I promise you, we
realize it was 10 years.
Pre-show. We are the extension of a program so packed.
They do often get some really cool like indie games in this intro block as well.
Live from the
Something a lot of folks sleep on.
To celebrate the best in gaming from the past year, with special performances from Snoop Dogg, 21 Pilots, surprise guests, and world premieres that will blow your mind.
All right, they always say that.
Mafia: The Old Country, Borderlands 4, and more. In fact, I have one ready to reveal right now.
It begins.
It's a very special one to kick off our 10th anniversary.
お前の力はこの程度か。まだまだ。
Ooh, the blasphemous folks as well. Yeah, with all three of those studios behind it, this is probably going to be pretty good. I'm a booster of all people. The Dead or Alive spin-off? Remember Ninja Gaiden? This was, what's his name? Hayate, I think? No way they're making an action game again. There hasn't been a Ninja Gaiden for so long. I really enjoyed 2. 2 was probably my favourite. Had some crazy 4-armed werewolf boss and you could get Wolverine claws. It was dope. Oh, it's old school. Old school like pixel art's inherently old school. It's... No, it draws a lot from nostalgia, but I feel like so many games have done it so well in recent years. Maybe it's a little unfair to call it old school, but you know, it's evoking a vibe. It is Ninja Gaiden. Wild. But Hayate and not Ryu? I assume?
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound coming in summer 2025. It's the new title from Dotemu, the publisher behind Streets of Rage 4 and TMNT Shredder's Revenge. That announcement makes a killer.
Those did pretty well.
Into our
Oh
first
no,
award
don't
category
puns.
Tonight, Best Fighting Game. Here are the nominees.
Oh, Best Fighting Game didn't get a full stage presence.
Sparking Zero.
That's the thing, these awards at this part feels like they get really short shrifted. It'd be way better if they got some time on stage.
Multiverses. And Tekken 8.
I think it's a toss-up between the classics and Dragon Ball, just for how popular Dragon Ball was.
Goes to...
I thought Granball was pretty good.
Oh, look at that. Tekken 8.
Tekken 8, despite the controversies. Oh, Harada. He's a pretty forthright fella.
All gaming community and Tekken community, and thank you to my development team and marketing team in all regions. And we will continue.
But he had to pick between Tekken and Soul Calibur, and Tekken was the one that was doing well. Always a shame because I loved Soul Calibur more, but
don't ask me for.
got annoyed people kept asking him for characters.
Congratulations.
Yeah, deserved a spot on stage. It's always a
A
shame.
new kind of cozy game that is unlike anything you've played before.
Rubbish. Cozy games are... Well, I know ever since Stardew, It's either between that and Animal Crossing, or owning an inn of some kind. But here we are, hands. This VR? Not necessarily. There was a controller thing. Oh no, it's Jigsaw. Oh no. There's a piece of me, especially as a kid, adored Jigsaws to the point where I'm kind of intrigued by something like this. Is it just helping people move the game? Oh god, it is. Or moving the start? There's going to be a lot of this in questioning trailers as we go. One move away.
On the floor lies a tome covered in blood, titled Top Ways to Conquer the Spire. You find this manuscript
Slay the
highly
Spire?
suspicious because it's covered in blood. You read the book,
Over the top voiceover.
covering your hands in blood.
Hey, Slay the Spire. Put a lot of time into this goddamn game. Is this a sequel? Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks. Addicted flashbacks. Top guy. Silly laugh. Armor build. Dagger build. Shiv build. Shiv build was pretty good. It's that weird storm person. Yeah, silent ironclad. Necromancer and a question mark. Interesting. Shit. Yeah, this Slay the Spire too, eh? But with early access. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That was the first look at the gameplay of Slay the Spire 2. I'm thrilled because there's a new Slay the Spire, but also terrified because I just got over my
Go crazy on Steam Deck.
So the cycle continues. Anyway, after the show, be sure to head over to TikTok and share your best gaming highlights from 2024 with #GamingOnTikTok.
I should really look into TikTok
And
at some
now it's
point.
time for
It'd
our
probably
next
be
award.
wise.
Best
Bump up the
VR
channel.
AR game. And the nominees are Arizona
I have
Sunshine
no
Mission,
basis for these. I heard
Asgard's
the
Wrath
Batman was
2,
good. Metal Hellsinger was
Batman
pretty
Arkham
solid on
Shadow,
its own.
Metal
Asgard 2
Hellsinger
or Asgard
VR,
Wraths 2 looked pretty
and
fun.
Metro Awakening.
I have a soft spot
The
for the
Game
Metro
Award
series.
goes to
No idea on the
Batman
top.
Arkham Shadow.
Okay. Seems deserved, from what I hear.
I just want to accept this award on behalf of my colleagues at Camouflage. You guys did some of the best work of your careers, and I have a feeling that the best is yet to come. To the company we work for, Meta, has been a great place to work, and for Oculus Studios, all the support that you provided to us to help us get the game over the line, including our sister studio over at Cinzaro that developed the incredible Asgard's Wrath 2. That was a big, made this category very competitive this year. I also want to thank Warner Brothers and DC for entrusting that incredible Arkham franchise and allowing us to build a sequel to that incredible foundation that Rocksteady and Warner Brothers Montreal provided to us.
Nah, I do love
And lastly,
Asylum.
to the amazing crew.
The game that came with my
cast of
graphics
this
card
game.
back in the
Roger
day.
Craig Smith, Troy Baker, Elijah Wood,
Also spent
Tara
3
Strong,
months
Karen
breaking my
Carpenter.
PC and blue
You guys
screening it,
crushed
but
you guys are award-winning
that's a
as
whole
far
other
as we're
thing.
concerned. Thank you for what you brought to our game.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I had a
thank you.
local repair shop where, after loads of trial and error, sat in the shop trying to break my machine. He just swapped the RAM from one side to the other and it worked. Said it's the equivalent of building a car with your left hand rather than your right and it not working.
It's
weird.
Fight climate change. Here's the story of Laura Carter, CEO and founder of Trees Please Games.
That rolls off the tongue quite nicely.
I've worked in games
Oh, look.
for the best part of 20 years.
It's the UK.
PlayStation, Disney, Us2 Games, Square Enix. I loved working there. I loved working on such massive games, but I actually had a sense of guilt in parallel with my games career, I've always had a passion, or actually don't like to call it a passion.
Yeah, and let
I
me
like
know
to
how
think
the
of it
audio's
as
doing. If you want the thing
a
turned up a little
purpose
more, me turned down,
for
wherever it go.
making a difference in the world.
Nice tree.
It's comfy.
We're less than 20 years away from climate collapse,
One there.
and for me, that's incredibly scary, both for our future, but for my children's future. It struck me that there was such an opportunity to use these games that were reaching hundreds of millions of people to create awareness about what's happening in the world. So when you play Longleaf Valley, you're restoring and saving a national park. And then as you're playing, you're actually collecting tree tokens
Oh, no.
to plant a real tree.
Is this a
Our players
match-free
together
mobile
planted
builder?
1.6 million trees now. But it's amazing to know that together we are making a real difference.
Do not undercut your message by cramming it with microtransactions if it's that style of game. Would be my only concern. And I think we've just transitioned into something completely different, as happens in this early section. Isn't Dave the Diver too, is it? People loved that first one. A lot of talk about whether it was an indie game or not, because it had some really, like, a big publisher behind it, if memory serves. Evoking that art style more than anything else. Dave the Diver in the jungle. Hey, that's better than just slapping a 2 on it. Sure.
Welcome back to the Game Awards opening act presented by State Farm. We're counting down to the big show with more world premieres and awards. In fact, the Game Awards brings so many different gaming communities together to celebrate. If you want to see everything State Farm is doing in gaming, head to their website right now at statefarm.com/gaming, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And now we have our
Cheer.
next world premiere from the legendary creator of Deus Ex, Warren Spector.
Oh?
This is Thick as Thieves.
It's going to be a stealth sim. Kind of like the... been playing a stealth game recently. Mark and the Ninja. Yep, immersive sim, but multiplayer. Oh no.
Another night on the town.
It's kind of got an arcade vibe to it in how the...
Razzo has for me.
Nice of you to turn up.
Oh, the McEwen estate. This one's always fun.
You're not the only one who thinks so.
Oh no. Is it a character-based Battle Royale style heist sim? We do love a good grapple though. Spider.
Best to stay nice and quiet.
I like the idea of an open world where loads of people are trying to heist at the same time, but these games can end up so buggy.
But keep your wits about you. You never know what's around the corner.
The chameleon. It's chameleon, but you know. Do the charismatic smile.
Things could go many different ways.
There's this like session based, like you drop in like you would in say Fortnite or something. Or I've so many questions. Love the idea though, and again, a legendary name in the business.
Okay, next up are our 3 esports categories. The first
Oh, they're
is
doing them
Best
back to back.
Esports Game presented
Right.
by Old Spice.
I left my
The
mug
nominees
downstairs.
are
I am gonna run and get it.
Counter-Strike
I'll
2,
be right back.
Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. The Game Award goes to League of Legends. Next up, for Best Esports Athlete, the nominees are 3-3, Alexi B, Chuvi, Faker, Zywoo, and Kong Kong. The Game Award goes to Faker. And finally, for Best Esports Team, the nominees are Billy Gaming, Gen G, Navi, T1, and Team Liquid. The Game Award goes to T1. Congratulations to all the winners of our esports categories. All right, the Game Awards opening act presented by State Farm is moving forward as we reveal 2 more world premieres. This first one is an alternate take on a legendary series from Bandai Namco.
And I'm back. I was keeping half an eye on my phone. The esports winners were, as little as I know about it, expected. Getting wheeled in. That damn chair fighting me. Steel Paws? Well, the other one, Shadow Labyrinth, didn't ring a bell for me.
A brand new world from a gaming legend, Yu Suzuki, known for Virtua Fighter and Shenmue. Our next award is one of my favorites, Games for Impact. It showcases thought-provoking games with a positive social message. Here are the nominees. Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange.
The only one of these I've played is Never. We actually streamed Never. I really enjoyed it.
Hellblade 2.
Tales of Kanzera Zao, I really want to get to, but it's a game that deals with grief, so kind of macabrely saving it.
Neva.
Yes! Oh, that's awesome for him. Again, I had a lovely time with Never.
Well, it is such an honor to receive this award.
Highly recommend it. It's
Well,
short,
first I
but
would
it's
like
a
to
wonderful
thank the
game.
jury and basically everyone who voted for us. This award belongs to the entire team at Nomada Studio, Berlinist, our friends and family, and basically everyone who helped us to bring Neva to life. I would like to thank as well Devolver Digital. They were the first one. They believed in us since the beginning, and they gave us the opportunity to make 2 wonderful games. I'm looking forward to making many more in the future. And finally, I would like to thank the players. It's amazing to see how our story resonates with them, and we love to see how they enjoy our games, so thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now, another cozy game, and to introduce it is someone who knows a thing or two about them, Cozy K.
Thanks, Sydney. Hey, Game Awards. I'm really excited to share one of my most anticipated cozy games with you, Tales of the Shire. There's so much to marvel at in the Shire. I love how it feels like I'm
Are we delving the Lord of the Rings IP so deeply?
I love spending
I saw
endless
this
hours in my
first announced, I
IRL
thought,
garden
you know what,
and
this
just
could
seeing
work,
pictures that
but
feeling so well.
I've seen a few reviews for War of the Rohirrim and they're not good.
Inside, it
And then
gets
we've got a
real
Gollum movie
cozy.
coming out.
You can do a ton of
It's going to be plundered like
decorating in your own
Star
style.
Wars at this rate.
You can really customize every nook and cranny. Now I'll hop inside the kitchen and start cooking.
Any Lord of the Rings fan wants to live in a little hobbit hole. Visit New Zealand to see him at
I
some
guess
point.
I've arrived. Time to eat.
You know how it's looking visually
Thank you for
though? It's a
taking this
little
journey through the
crusty.
Shire,
Do
and
you get what I
hope
mean?
It was as much of a treat for you as it was for me. Join me in playing Tales of the Shire, March 25th.
Short trailer. Now we're mixing animal codes? Well, this has vibes like, oh god, what was it that took the world by storm for a little while? You know the one I'm thinking of. Really toned down graphics, and there's 4 of you on proximity mics, and there's scary monsters about. And you have to go and collect stuff and run back to a ship and then leave. It's not one I played, but loads of folks I know played it. What's its goddamn name? Short and sweet, but it looks like another of those. Well, it's Sony and we're getting creepy.
Welcome to the Midnight Murder.
Wait, what?
One flash.
What was that little bit in between?
Use your senses and become the shadows.
Huh? I guess that was part of the last game trailer?
Okay. Do you know where we're going?
Towards those, come on.
Oh no. It's organic player talking.
Oh, hello. Pretty close. No, 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 no. Oh. You killed the piano. Oh no.
Came in from behind. Double kills?
Oh god. What?
It doesn't feel as bad as some have.
Yeah.
Teams of 2.
Come out here.
Join the club.
Midnight Murder Club.
Trying.
Interesting idea.
Welcome back to the Game Awards opening act. We are so close to the big show, which, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love you too. Which, by the way, is freaking stacked this year. Let's hear it for the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. But until then, enough. I'm kidding. I still have some incredible awards and world premieres to share with you. So let's get back into it with our next award, Innovation in Accessibility. These nominees have all made strides to make their games as playable as possible by as many gamers as possible. And they are Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Prince of Persia The Lost Crown, and
I know that both
Star
Dragon
Wars
Age and
Outlaws.
Diablo did something to push
Game Award
in
goes
accessibility,
to
but I'm not sure on the specifics, so I couldn't comment.
Prince of Persia The Lost Crown.
Well, nice to hear Prince Persia get an award, though.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. We are truly honored to receive this award. As from the beginning of the project, we aim to create a fun and challenging game, but a game as accessible as possible. And it proves that accessibility doesn't dilute, but rather reinforce the core of a game. More players enjoy the thrill of expression thanks to our screenshot marker system. More players experience the intensity and expressivity of our combat thanks to the option. It was a passion project made by an incredible team.
It's a real shame Ubisoft moved them off trying to do a sequel or anything more with it. And I hear they're making a Rayman thing next, which will be cool to see, but it's still such a real shame. From what I hear was a really good game.
Ubisoft Global Accessibility Team, Jan,
So many in my backlog. That is one I'd love to pick up and play sometime, but with a lot to get through.
Congratulations. And now it's the next game from Pugstorm, the Swedish team behind the indie hit Core Keeper.
I do not recall this one, but sure. Core Keeper. Don't know. Oh, this immediately looks very Terraria. Like, very much so. Except a little more gooey. The other way, like, things are deforming, being put together. It's not a knock on it, by the way. Terraria is fantastic. Yora. Okay, I'm sure there'll be plenty of folks jonesing for that. Chucklefish as well. ominous heart in the wall.
Love it. And that is the perfect way to get into our next award, Best Family Game. Here are your nominees. Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree,
Nope. That's the way to hate your family.
The Legend of
Never
Zelda
Mario Party.
Echoes of Wisdom, and The Plucky Squire.
Those are all her pretty go from solid to
Wow,
really
a lot of
good.
us
So
are
as
excited about Best Family Game. The Game Award goes to
long as it's not Mario Party,
Astrobot.
bet. People really liked that. Oh, he's got a little Astrobot in his
Thank
pocket.
you so much. It's a massive honor for us to be getting the Family Game Award because something we've been working hard on for many years at Team Asobi. So first thing, I want to thank Team Asobi over in Japan, all 65 of you. Thank you so much. It's your heart and soul that went into this game, you know, really trying to please and put smiles on people's faces. So this is really for you. Thank you so much. You know, making a family game is important because we're forming the first gaming memories of people. We all have first gaming memories, right? And so it's both a privilege, a big responsibility as well, but it's one we take very much at heart. So this award, you know, it's for the kids and the parents out there. We love you very much. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Let's see if I spot any faces in the crowd of either devs or folks I know from the industry.
I can see heads all the way back there. The energy is huge with our main show only minutes away. But I still have 2 more world premieres for you. First up, a new and very unexpected game from a studio that was nominated for 3 awards at the Game Awards 2022.
Oh. Sifu was great. And slow claps like the fighting game they did was like Absolver was so cool. It's a shame it didn't last, that one. A football game. Now this ain't gonna be my cup of tea. However, it would be really cool for someone to finally challenge FIFA and give sports fans, you know, an option. Make FIFA actually give a damn about itself. It's really style. I love the palette they've gone for, just in terms of like how vibrant it looks. It really makes it stand out against the FIFA stuff, and it being like third person is genuinely intriguing. Maybe it does what Rocket League did, and that was just cars instead of people, but you know what, low-key, that might be massive.
Okay, would you believe me if I said I only have 1 more incredible
Well, yes, I
world
would,
premiere
because
for
you've
you.
just told me, dear.
Get ready to have all your senses overloaded in the best way possible, of course. This is Solasta 2.
It's the last. Ooh. Going big cinematic. Celestia, like, I don't think it was Diablo like. But
For many years you've sent waves of stone soldiers we've decimated. What can you achieve with your solitude that thousands couldn't?
Not thousands.
huh? Just blew it up. Well, Angry Void Lady. I'm trying to remember the first one. Oh, very pretty. It was a CRPG, I guess. Sure, there's a market. It was turn-based in the more of a grid style way. I do end up enjoying stuff like this, to be fair. That's another one coming into early access, but at least there'll be a demo for folks to try out. Problem with so much early access, especially now I'm streaming, it's like I'd rather wait to stream it when it's fully released.
Paris-based tactical adventures. All right, my friends, that is it
Here we
for
go.
our opening act. But the 10th anniversary show is just getting started. The Game Awards main event is about to begin with tons of big awards, big new game announcements, and amazing performances by the TGA Orchestra, 21 Pilots, Snoop Dogg, and more. This is a Game Awards you definitely do not want to miss. All right, the countdown is over. The 2024 Game Awards starts now.
Welcome to the Game Awards 2024. Now, here's your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Good old Geoff.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Game Awards, the biggest
He does put a huge amount of effort in.
celebration of video games out
He's been a
there,
part of this
and you
industry
have
for a
joined
long
us
time.
on a very special night, our 10th anniversary. Welcome. You know, when we started TGA in 2014, we had no idea it would become as big as it is around the world. But I felt, like so many of you, that games and the people who make them and the fans deserve a moment like this. You watch this show because games are part of your identity. They mean something to you. And tonight is a tribute to just how far games have come, and despite the challenges our industry faces, where they are going in the future.
I don't just one-line it. We've had so many job losses this year.
On a very
Again.
special night. Our industry is constantly evolving. This year, 4 of our Game of the Year nominees were developed in Japan, 1 in China, China's first ever nomination for Game of the Year, and 1, Balatro, was made by a single guy.
Look, it's
local
Sven
thug,
from
who's
Baldur's
here in
Gate there at the
audience
bottom.
Tonight in my home country of Canada. Isn't that amazing? Now, tonight for our anniversary show, we are joined by many special guests. First, it is a tremendous privilege to have this man with us. Back in the 1990s, he convinced Sony to enter the video game industry with the PlayStation, which this month celebrates its 30th anniversary. Please join me in welcoming the father of the PlayStation, the great Ken Kutaragi.
Oh, my goodness. Been around the block.
Also tonight, we welcome a double nominee who's competing against herself in Best Adaptation. She stars in both Fallout and Arcane, the
Oh, it's Ella.
amazingly talented Ella Purnell. Welcome,
Ah, she's
Ella.
great.
And finally, we announced his studio at the first TGA, and in 2021, he won Game of the Year. And tonight, despite our better judgment, he's going to have the stage all to himself to reveal his next game a little bit later. Joseph Ferris, welcome.
Oh,
back,
no.
everybody.
The guy who said F the Oscars. Bless him.
Now, as always, we're recognizing
Mate, It Takes Two as well.
gaming while looking at
Hey, Waldorf.
What is it, Statler?
Oh, not the Muppets again. Oh, it's these two, though.
How long's this bozo gonna go on?
Well, that's what I've been asking for the last 10
My God.
years.
Oh, 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 oh,
Yeah,
oh.
up here,
Love him.
host. Yeah, we're you know, we can hear you.
Oh, good. Can you hear this? Boo!
Yeah, please wrap it up.
Statler and Waldorf, everybody. It's the last thing we need tonight.
Are they going to commentate the whole
If you
show?
don't mind, we have a lot of people here in the audience waiting to see the show.
Yeah. Speaking of a lot of people, why isn't this theater full, huh?
Yeah, we heard you always sell out.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Let's keep the show rolling.
It's already rolling.
Off a cliff.
Oh!
Yeah, we're here all night, Statler and Waldorf. I don't know what we signed up for. All right, well, in any case, let's get this
Bless Jeff and that
anniversary
Dorito
started.
Halo thing. He'll never live it down.
Present tonight's first award. I couldn't think of a better duo. He's one of our industry's greatest creative forces, alongside one of our most talented performers. And they've teamed up for the newly released Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Please join me.
That's Todd
in
Howard and
welcoming
Troy Baker.
Bethesda's Todd Howard
Yep.
and actor Troy Baker.
Yep. It writes itself sometimes.
Thank you, Geoff. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Now, as you
Troy
know,
that
the
tall,
Game
or
Awards
is Todd
last
just a little
decade has
shorter?
Celebrated the best performances in games by honoring some of my peers, some of my friends.
At least Todd's not wearing a leather
Lord.
jacket this time. Maybe that means he's got naught to announce.
Yes, Laura Bailey.
Yes.
Actually, Troy, have you ever won this award?
That's pretty good,
Look,
Todd.
They do give an award for best indie game, and I think everybody here can agree you make a great case for best indie performance.
Oh. Well, thank you. I don't know about that. Thank you, though.
There was another guy though.
You mean the other guy?
He's pretty good. Pretty
Really
good.
Absolutely.
I wonder what he thinks.
Randomly Harrison Ford. It's a good job that game's doing really well in the reviews. Oh, I saw Laura there. Can you imagine if this game had come out or she was like, it's garbage? Everyone was standing up. Oh, the standing ovation, bless him. Sean Murray.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. While you're on your feet, let's give a big round of applause to these two guys for the great circle. Thank you.
It's doing really well. I'm not a big indie fan, but people love that game. It's really surprising.
I think this guy did a great job.
It sounded Harrison
If
enough.
I'd known he was so good, I would have done it myself. And now,
And he is looking older though, isn't he?
present
Bless him.
the award for Best Performance. Here are the nominees.
Best performance.
Wow, just look at it all. It's still going strong.
Might win on popularity.
And start asking questions. I think she's going to need our help. This
Hi,
job,
Arif.
it's a death wish. I'm gonna finish it.
I know what you are. I don't need you anymore.
The shadow will always hang over me. What will I become?
And the winner is Melinda Juergens.
Oh, wow. Well, good on him. Like, Hellblade 2 got middling like reviews and stuff, but one can't fault a performance in it. And that, like, I played through the first one and really, really enjoyed it. It was a bit of a harrowing experience, but I really liked it. Oh, like, look on her face when her name was said. It was like, oh, didn't expect it in this lineup. Really happy for her.
This is an incredible
Oh.
I'm gonna cry. I don't know where to start. I want to big shout out to my fellow nominees. You are all incredible. I want to thank our incredibly talented team at Ninja Theory.
Got the camera, Harrison.
It's so amazing. Our cast, our crew, our stunt team, like they've done just such a great job. Our collaborators and especially our fans who have been so supportive of us. Thank you so much. And also, congratulations to the Game Awards for 10 incredible years. Thank you.
Oh, bless her. I hope they keep going with that series.
Congratulations, Melina, our first two-time winner for Best Performance. She won back in 2017 for the first Hellblade.
Well
All right,
deserved.
we have lots more awards to come, but are you guys ready to get a glimpse of what's next?
No, here he goes.
Yes. It
On a
is
10-year
world
anniversary,
premiere
you'd think.
time. For our 10th anniversary, I traveled the world to ask developers, what could you share with fans that will give a glimpse not just of what's coming in 2025, that we'll have lots of that too, but what lies beyond for the next decade of
No,
gaming.
don't do something that's 10 years away, like the
Tonight's
next
first game
Elder Scroll.
announcement is an
Get out of here,
absolute
mouse.
honor to share with you. It comes from a Game of the Year winning studio. whose immersive storytelling has thrilled players with every twist and turn.
Hmm.
So without further ado, here's a look at the unexpected.
Cinematic trailer pre-rendered in Unreal Engine 5 and an unannounced NVIDIA GeForce RTX.
Dearest daughter,
Not Witcher 4.
I watched ye grow from a devilishly curious child into a remarkably young lass with much grace, wisdom, and kindness. Take the easy
It is Witcher 4.
nay. 'Tis how we rise to face the hard times, but does that for us. Even heart of gold.
The hilt.
You've the spirit to overcome adversities aplenty.
Wouldn't be Siri, would it?
Sweeten. Today's the day.
No.
Ye fill out your destiny.
Yep. CG Project Red. Knew they'd been working on it, but my goodness. And I remember playing one before, folks, like before it was really big, and I really enjoyed 2 when it first came out, even despite its flaws. And 3, I think the world fell in love with.
Forgive me, daughter.
Very optimistic for this.
For my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
Oh no.
A Witcher? Witcher! Whose coin did he take?
Witcher!
Nay,
Plowing Witcher.
'tis tradition.
Oh, it might be Siri.
By the gods.
No!
Oh.
You chose her.
Much older. I think it's Siri. Certainly if it is, it's not the same voice actress. Wow, how far out's this game though? 2027? 28? Can't be next year. That'd be way too soon.
Back to the village. Go, now.
It might be.
I must save them. Save the village.
Save yourself.
Almost as grizzled as Geralt now.
Run. To shelter. To your father.
Didn't look like a wolf pendant though.
Run!
Oh man, I'm so conflicted. House of the Cat? YouTube compression on the video though. Not showing it off the best it could be. I've got the quality up to 4K, as high as we'll go. There it is. And there's all the twirling. Some signs. We're certainly witchering. Grip magic? Ooh, bit of lightning. Yes, please. Because the little lightning stuns, the purple one usually that you put on the floor, so that seems different. You got some choir going as well. A claw and chain going on. Ooh. Nicely done. Oh no, now the human element. Oh, there it is. They always go back around to humans are the monsters. And it works.
It's all we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
There it is. Witcher 4.
Time for a new saga.
Ooh!
See you on the path.
Was that Doug Cockle again? Good old voice of Geralt.
There you have it, the very first
Awesome.
trailer for The Witcher 4 from CD Projekt Red. And yes,
Exciting.
You saw, obviously, Ciri will play the protagonist in that.
Oh, it is Ciri.
Hear more about it.
Interesting for Geoff to confirm that there.
Tonight, trust me, the surprises just keep coming all night long.
Said this before,
now,
Geoff.
I am proud to present a brand new standalone game. Please watch.
What do you mean standalone? Weird choice of words, standalone. What does it mean? It's not FromSoft, is it? Wait, is this Elden... No. I heard rumours of that they were maybe doing a Battle Royale, but I dismissed it as hearsay. It's Elden Ring Battle Royale, no way. Because that's a grace, that's not a bonfire, that's not a lantern. That's a wall closing in, like the blue fog.
Seekers of redemption,
Oh no, I'm going to play the hell out of this.
thrown together by forces beyond their control.
Nah. Can't believe it. How will this even work? Again, it's using all the assets from Elden Ring and some new armor sets and gear and item. That's just a bird person. How do you do FromSoft's bosses in some...
Must be averted.
I have so many questions.
And for that, I need your help.
Stand tall. The night is far from over.
Wait! What? That's the Nameless King from Dark Souls 3! What the f...
Little pillager.
Wait!
Backing the lands of gold.
What?
I will swat away
Hang on.
any and all who dare approach.
Yeah, and that's what's his name? First boss again. Not first boss, but you know what I mean. Early one in Elden Ring. Morgott, that was his name.
Band together and prepare to claim.
Wait, but it's Elden Ring Sights of Grace, but a Dark Souls 3 boss, but Morgott.
Of the Night Lord.
Elden Ring Night Rain. Why on earth is the Nameless King there? Oh, that's a dope one as ever. What does it mean? What the living hell does it mean? Well, they said they weren't going to do Elden Ring 2, but bloody hell.
Excited. There you have have it. Elden Ring Night Raid is a new co-op action-adventure game from Bandai Namco Entertainment and From Software, the only studio that's won Game of the Year twice before here at the Game Awards, and it is coming next year, 2025. Now, trust me when I say we are just getting started. Some of the biggest surprises, believe it or not, are still
After
to come,
that,
as
and
well as
Witcher 4?
performances by Snoop
Oh, I
Dogg
don't know.
and 21 pilots, and awards presented by previous winners like Hideo Kojima and Sam Lake. But right now, here's news on a new platform for one of this year's Game of the Year nominees.
Time to kick it up a notch.
Like, yes, sure, put Final Fantasy on the PC. Awesome. Good for people who... I never got into the series. I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy fan. Sure. I just...
The time has come.
Get me wrong, I'd love to be. It's just I end up watching playthroughs rather than playing them. But dear God, Elden Ring Night Reigns. Just the concept of the whole battle royale thing. It didn't look like it was PvP, but
There is nothing to fear here.
there was a clear wall closing in behind them. But why was a Dark Souls 3 boss in there? Yep, reviews for this doing really well. They must have known it was going to be good, or they wouldn't have got Harrison Ford on stage.
You're messing with powers beyond your control.
Just take my jam, man. My brain's in the last two trailers.
Don't worry, I do this all the time.
Find a way out before we're crushed.
The news site's going to explode tomorrow. It's going to be insane.
You'd be surprised how often it comes in handy.
Latividya's going to do a 4-hour breakdown on that goddamn trailer. Oh. Oh, kitty. Oh. Cat game with perfect fur physics. I mean, people are jumping on the pet games more and more these days. They're doing pretty well for themselves. Oh no! That is a very pink kitty. It's flomped to the ground. Why is the music so unnecessarily intense? Oh my goodness. That screams customizable cats. What? What? Catley. Steam Switch okay. I knew there'd be a Path of Exile 2 trailer in here. It's done pretty well for itself. Really excited to play it once it gets out of early access. Hopefully the respecking is kinda. But it looks really good. Spooky logo. And if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be playing the living hell out of that game. Like, just in general, not streaming. Not like if I wasn't live right now.
Welcome back. I
Do love a good hunting for constant pan upgrades game.
For a limited time only, Prime members in the US can go to Amazon.com/thegameawards to get up to 50% off select nominees: Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill 2, and Star Wars Outlaws.
From HBO's House of the Dragon, please welcome Abu Bakar
Abu! Love the fella. He's done some stuff on Crit Roll like in the past year. He's been fantastic. Like, first time getting into D&D stuff on there.
I'm not gonna cry about my dead dad this time. But
oh my god!
I'm here to present an award that celebrates victory. The thrill of conquering your foes in a battle where physical and mental prowess collide in a struggle that feels like the most important fight of your life. And no, I'm not talking about Twitter, but I am talking about the best action game. Here are your nominees.
Best Action Game.
This probably wins it. Again, I haven't played it yet, but I'm curious. Mind you, new COD had people are very happy with it. Helldivers has a good chance. You know, it came out this year. Feels a lifetime ago. I'm hoping though Space Marine. I think Space Marine's nominated here. Yeah, I hope Space Marine wins. I had a great old time. We got a full playlist of that on the channel. It was really good.
And the Game Award goes to
Space Marine, come on.
Black Myth Wukong.
All right. Good for them, you know. Kind of came in out of nowhere. People really like it. We'll have to give it a go sometime.
.谢谢大家。非常荣幸能够获得这个奖项。首先要感谢每一位玩家，是你们的支持，让这样一个关于勇气和智慧的东方神话，得以在这样的一个舞台上绽放光彩。也要感谢主办方，没有在我上台的过程中。
That's like his eyebrows there. What was that?
Thank you, everyone. We are deeply honored to receive these awards. A heartfelt
Must be a
thanks
really
to
hard
every
job.
player. It's you who brought the tale of wisdom and courage rooted in Eastern mythology to life on this stage. And of course, sincere gratitude to the Game Awards for not placing any invisible walls on my way up here.
Little self-pop there. I heard that was a criticism of it. Yeah, good for them though.
这份荣誉属于团队的每一位成员，也属于在幕后默默支持我们的家人和朋友们。如果没有你们，我现在大概率还在调试和增强二郎神，而不是代表团队站在这里领这个沉重的铁坨坨。
This award belongs to every single member of our team, as well as our family and friends who have supported us behind the scene. Without you, I'd be like sitting at home testing the boss rush mode and buffing Erlang instead of standing here representing our team.
Aww.
最后我想说的是，《黑神话：悟空》这个游戏真的不难，尤其适合没有玩过动作游戏的玩家。相信我，谢谢。
Lastly, I want to say this: our game isn't hard at all. It's perfect for players new to action games. Trust me on this. Thank you.
You've got to try sell it a bit more at the end there, I suppose. I do want to get to it at some point. I do. It does look really cool. A lot more boss rushy than necessarily big open world exploration, but I think that's also fine. I do enjoy a good bit of boss rush.
Congratulations, Game Science. At the Game Awards,
Still losing my shit over that Elden Ring announcement. That's crazy.
Our medium and remind us all why
Witcher 4 is one thing, but doing something else with Elden Ring is
I had the pleasure
so
of
unexpected.
with one of our industry's most treasured game makers. And just recently, he finally shared an ambitious vision for his next project.
Oh.
Tonight, as a very special gift for our 10th anniversary, I am beyond honored to reveal this stunning new project for the first time anywhere, with an early look at real gameplay footage of this studio's highly anticipated upcoming title.
Go on.
Let's take a look at this announcement trailer that I'm sure will capture your imagination.
Gameplay and cinematics footage not final. Undercuts you a little bit there, Geoff. Epic publishing it. Okay. So it's got money. Oh, YouTube, why you like this? Oh. Oh, this team. Small fights big or has big pet. One blur, please. Gone sci-fi this time. Or are we going big mechs with all that giant character technology they've been building for decades? I like the little glow as they run up it. Oh god. That wave? Is that a creature? That's terrifying. Nope, the mech is escaping the body. The head is escaping the body. It's like cars. And then we get flashbanged, as we always do. Damn game devs. Geoff said real in-game footage, so... Project Robot / names are it. Nope, not a chance. That didn't feel in-game, Geoff. That's a little cheeky.
From Fumito Ueda-san, a creator who pushes our medium forward with each of his incredible creations. You can just feel the emotional depth of that game in that beautiful piece. Ueda-san and Gen Design, thank you so much for this announcement reveal. Next February marks the release of
I'd be
Sid
genuinely
Meier's
interested for it.
Civilization 7,
Even
the
so.
latest installment in one of our industry's longest running and
If
most
AJ
successful
here, he'd be
franchises.
bouncing up and down.
We are honored to welcome the Game Awards Orchestra, conducted by Lauren Balfe, to world premiere the stunning theme to Civ 7, composed by Grammy Award-winning composer Christopher Tin, who joins us tonight.
Look at the camera. Hey.
Maestro, take it away.
As we song, I'm going to take this opportunity, quickly nip for a bio break. I will be right back.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you to the TGA Orchestra and Lauren. There's much more to come from them throughout the night, including our signature Game of the Year medley. You can look forward to that. Right now, it's time to get the first look at gameplay of a project from a studio that has previously been nominated for Game of the Year.
the studio that brought you Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, Part
And we're back.
2.
Thank you for your patience. Oh, that's the Old Republic 2.
Part 2.
Oh, makers of, I assume. Big RPG coming up.
And Fallout 3, Part 2.
That's Obsidian then. Oh, they're doing more
A completely original
than Avowed.
Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action.
I remember starting this on Game Pass and enjoying it alright, but...
More weapons. And more.
It's that space between, like... sci-fi and Mass Effect sci-fi that I'm not the most engaged with, but...
3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times bigger.
I do love a silly self-conscious narrator. Or those Stanley Parable vibes, stuff like that. It's having fun.
In 2025.
That's soon, considering they must have several teams at work to do this and Avowed in the same year.
Break it again. The Outer Worlds 2.
It won't be a day one play, but
I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
I'm sorry, perspicacity. It's a new word.
Please welcome the director of Hazelight Studios, winner of Game of the Year for It Takes Two.
Oh,
Joseph
Mr. Fares. Gonna F the Oscars all over again. Sam Lake.
All right. I can't tell you how pumped and excited I am to be here today to show you our next thing. I mean, I'm telling you, at Hazelight, we have a saying where we say, we fuck shit up without fucking up. And no, listen. This time, it's some next level shit, I'm telling you. I mean, no, we're gonna
It always seems like he's just on the something having a...
It's really hard not to be cocky when you have a game like this. Are you ready?
They always tend to be very intrinsic co-op stuff, so...
Co-op adventure, go!
Yep, there we go, co-op adventure. Ooh. Wait. Sci-fi and giants? There's a lot happening here. Split fiction there.
Okay, you better get ready, because I'm about to show you Hazelight's next co-op adventure called Split Fiction. And let me tell you this, get ready for a ride. You play as Mio and Zoe, 2 aspiring writers that hope to get published by a new tech company that can simulate their stories to life.
I can't do this.
Please calm down.
It's time.
You can't shut it. No!
Accidentally, they end up in the same simulation.
What are you doing in my story? Something bad is going on here.
And there, they find out that their stories are about to get stolen.
No one escapes my simulation.
But you can go all over the shop with this.
Through the very worlds that they created. But the thing is, they're strangers, and Mio writes sci-fi, while Zoe writes fantasy. So you will, for every level in the game, jump between a sci-fi world.
Oh, loads of different gameplay styles going on.
Fantasy world.
It's a really interesting narrative conceit to blend them as well.
We at Hazelight love variation, and you'll have a unique mechanic for every level.
Bit of Donkey Kong.
Some examples. In this level, you start out by finding dragon eggs that hatch.
Aww.
Stop licking.
And then they become a little bit bigger dragons with new abilities.
Oh my god. This is a whole game unto itself, I'd play.
They grow up to be full-ass dragons. And now, you can fly around and kick ass.
Oh my god.
In another level, you play these ball droids that can magnetize and shift to different forms.
Like, the biggest problem with their games is they're all co-op, so I...
And you can now attack and hack different objects. Here's another one. You play as pigs, and they later become...
What?
Anyway, that's...
Oh, no! Wait.
And as always, with the Friends Pass, you only need to buy one copy of the game to play it with your friend online. That's what Hazelight is about. No loot boxes, no microtransactions, and no bullshit. You just get the game.
You gotta respect that. Like, it's one thing to pay the lip service of no microtransactions, but you buy it once and you can just have someone play it with you is a wonderful thing they've always done. That looks really cool. That looks really bloody cool.
And look,
Oh,
wait.
children in the audience.
This game is coming out March 6th, so you will be playing it in 2
That's-
months, so that's nothing.
That's soon.
One more thing. Just want to say, in the trailer, they called me and Zoe, my daughters, it's their name. They're also in the audience. Put the camera, let them show how cute they are. There, hello! Hey, Papa! Yeah, of course, my wife is beautiful too, I don't forget to, of course. Yes, and I would say one last thing. My team Hazla is watching at home. My beautiful team, I just want to say thank you, jag älskar er. And thank you everybody, I love you so much. I'm looking forward to be part of this industry. I love everybody. Goodbye.
You know, like, ever since that first time, he's always held that energy, and I have to respect it.
Joseph, what a guy.
Geoff.
I spent some time with him in Sweden this summer and played a few hours of Split Fiction. It really is everything you'd want it to be. A great follow-up to It Takes Two that Joseph won for Game of the Year. It's been so amazing to have so many Game of the Year winners back with us again tonight, revealing new projects. All right, we have much more Game Awards to come. During the show, those of you in the U.S. can head to tgalegion.com for a chance to win one of 20 Glacier White Lenovo Legion 7i laptops, which have the power to handle the latest games.
This Lenovo Legion 7i.
Remember, this is how he's got to pay for the whole thing.
The impossible level. These frames are so high, I can see every NPC. Oh, except that one.
At least they're having fun with their trailer.
Reach your impossible. Lenovo Legion.
I say before that. Bright red. Seeing FIFA, just a little clip of FIFA now compared to the football game from the folks slow clap. I think that's going to do really well. And I don't give a toss about football, but my God. It's just Nintendo's like little spot here. And they're gone. Oh, this thing. A hero shooter with cards. Which is like... well, less hero shooter and more Valorant Counter-Strike, I suppose. It's a competitive space. Like, the card stuff looks interesting, but small heads. I don't know how it's going to manage to carve an audience for itself. Wow. Very silly. You could be upside down. Getting a little too flashy now. Yep, free to play. They have to. To compete in this space, you bloody... we saw that at Concord. You have to.
Advanced by AMD.
Oh, moving straight on. To Space Zombies. This, what's the name? Killing Floor? I don't know. I don't know enough about that franchise. I just can't think of another one in the same vein. If you like mowing down hordes of stuff with mates. Yeah, Tripwire, so that is Killing Floor.
It appears Moorcroft's little project is as real as they say.
Ugh. Don't like the neck pustules.
Let's start the party.
Fight all that, you just bring a suit and a submachine gun. What are you doing? There's crabs now. And there might have always been crabs, but... Oh, it's got arms in its arms. No. Love how much, like, the line of security now to stop anyone just running on stage.
Now, when we created the TGA,
There's some silly moments from that in past years.
Celebrate the people who devote their lives to entertaining and sometimes comforting or affecting us through video games. In fact, 25 years ago back in college, I started writing a series of articles called Behind the Games, chronicling the development of games like Half-Life and Metal Gear Solid 2, because I knew games were nothing without the people behind them. Now, the sad reality is that over the past few years, the gaming industry has suffered significant
Oh, good, he's actually addressing it.
industry-wide layoffs. Those affect the games we get to play and, even more importantly, the people who make the games we love. We can debate and certainly disagree with the reasons why, and honestly, as a show, we kind of struggle with how to address these topics in a constructive way. But this year, inside
Why are the executives give their salaries to the employees? God damn it.
I'm proud to share with you the story of a single individual who saw developers in need and did something truly extraordinary. Meet TGA's first ever game changer.
Starting in early 2023, significant waves of layoffs started in the games industry.
It strikes you, it hurts, right? It's like a ton of bricks.
What
Even in the past 2 weeks, there's been hundreds more.
Thousands of gamers
Christmas,
have
you
been
know?
laid off at a level that is unprecedented in the industry's history.
I love this brand. I love this company. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do?
I actually
And it's
started
really
in
important
games
they do this.
relatively late. Even though I've loved the industry ever since I was a little child, because there weren't games jobs around here, I stayed passionate about it and broke through in basically my late 30s. I had seen a few friends get laid off before Thanksgiving, and I said to my wife, Jess, like, this is unacceptable. Hi, everybody. It's Amir, and I'm here to help support you as you look for your next opportunity in video games. I can't imagine what it must feel like for someone to have to go to their family around the holidays and say, I don't have a job, I don't know what's going to happen. I had a robust background in things like data analysis, and I said, well, I can do something with this. I started a community with one resource.
We just started putting together a list of all the job openings out there.
And over iteration after iteration, it ended up becoming a suite of several different resources. We have 2,300 coaching volunteers who've given people over 50,000 community coaching conversations for free.
He's pure pro bono, Amir.
There is no payment. He doesn't take anything back from the community.
I'm proud to say we've helped place nearly
pretty awesome.
2,000 people in jobs.
Again, I'm sure in the comments of the live stream, on the actual official one, people will be screaming, get the games, do that. You know, we don't want to see this, but this is so important.
He has created this like beacon of light.
Good on you.
Please join me in welcoming a man who has the well-being of the game developer community in his heart. On behalf of the Game Awards, I'm honored to present the first ever TGA Game Changer, Amir Satvat.
And they're setting a precedent as well for years going forward. The Zelda jacket. Come on, if you're going to stand up for the old Ford, stand up for this guy. Come on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No, you're breathtaking.
Yes.
Thank you, Jeff.
It was like an
for
old
the Game
callback.
Awards for this extraordinary honor. I can't help but say that
Oh, Keanu.
I love video games with all my heart. To all game
Aw.
makers everywhere, you are seen and treasured, and our community will always be there to help you. Over the last 3 years, we've lost more than 34,000 jobs, a staggering amount of games experience eliminated. This has consequences. You can't make great games without great people.
It's firing and rehiring. You don't have that experience anymore. You just bleed it dry. You force people out. You know,
I'm proud of so many
so
of
shitty.
you who have already joined me to make an impact. And I really have to thank everyone in our community who gave all their time and commitment to build it. As we gather here tonight for this amazing celebration, I challenge everyone to ask themselves, what more can we each do to make our industry better? I dedicate this to my grandparents in heaven and to our Game Awards watch party back home, my wife, our 3 sons, and my parents, who really
Go off, fella. Home
devoted
stretch.
their lives to me and taught me that my value lies in how I treat other people. Growing up, all I ever wanted was to be a part of the video game industry. As a kid from Farmington, Connecticut, it felt a world away. Not anymore. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, bless. Get me teary-eyed, son of a gun.
Omega Day, 2067.
We've got to get back to the advertisements.
We witnessed the end of the old world and the beginning of an unimaginable power.
Alright, what have we got?
It unleashed the promise of our civilization, forging souls into steel, turning hope into a hunt
Magic and mechs?
for the fate of humanity.
Do need a mech game to really pop off.
For Starfall.
Isn't Wargaming, aren't they the MechWarrior people? So wouldn't this be like MechWarrior 6 or something? Or am I thinking of a different company?
Our hunt for Starfall begins.
Animal mech with launch rockets.
Exert control. For
Pretty cool to me.
depends on our victory.
All about how you can customize a mech. If it's set like hero style stuff, I'm not interested, but if you can build your own. This seems hero-ish. The amount of explosions is pretty awesome though. Steel Hunters. I mean, I feel like it's taking itself a little too seriously, but it looks pretty.
You can play test tonight. I played that back in the summer, and it plays as good as it looks. Definitely has a Transformers vibe to it, as you can see. Really fun game. All right, and now I'm proud to reveal one of the most beautiful games I've seen in a long time, developed by an incredible team up in Canada.
Kind of get woo. No. We chopping wood and building houses, are we? Certainly has a striking style. As it looks, I'm not the biggest survival game fan. It can be really fun with friends, but most games are, so that they don't interest me too much. But again, good games are good games. Take all we can get. Grow each genre and all that. The Tears and Axe. The Long Dark 2. Right, it did look familiar. Okay.
Please welcome to the stage the founder of Gearbox, Randy.
Oh no, not this utter tit of a man.
Borderlands fans know why I'm here, right? This is the moment. Everybody at Gearbox is watching right now, and I'm kind of freaking
That
out.
gigantic shirt waistcoat is...
Listen, this is the thing. You fans of Borderlands, you're why we fight. Every
The
pixel of
shoes!
Borderlands is made with heart and soul, handcrafted by the Gearbox team. We're all giving it everything we got, you guys. We're putting everything we have into this game. And listen, I can go on talking about Borderlands 4, or I could just show you Borderlands 4. Who wants me to keep talking? Anybody? And who wants me to roll the trailer for Borderlands Mother Fluffin' 4?
If I said the F word, you'd be alright, Randy.
As
You'd be
you
alright.
wish. The world premiere first look at Borderlands 4.
Wow. He's done some stuff over the years. Ugh. Borderlands I've enjoyed. I've nipped at each game a bit. I never get all the way through. It just overwhelms me. But again, by the time you've hit your 4th game, you've gone through a lot. I think they've all been solid. The writing in 3 was what put me off that one. Let's see how they do. The protagonist. No? Villain? Hard to get a read when it's armies clashing. You know, it looks pretty, but... Oh, we're in. It has nailed its own aesthetic over the years. You know, it has really found its home, for lack of a better term. Like, you know what Borderlands is when you see it. You don't need to keep bringing Claptrap back. I mean, to me, it just looks like another Borderlands, which you're either going to love that or you're going to be like, eh. Unless the reviews say it's out of this bloody world, I can't imagine I'm going to be that infused by it. I'm sure there are plenty of folks out there losing their goddamn minds, but I struggle to get too excited for it. Oh, and then some cryptic stuff at the end. Ooh. Geoff.
Borderlands 4, and now we have an exciting and unexpected announcement from a legendary role-playing game franchise.
Oh?
On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame.
Final Fantasy 16? Again? Question mark? Bit of Ben Starr. Oh, he's come to take you. Well, they had what was his name? The kid from the road trip game. He was in a Tekken as well. I bet he had a great time doing the VO for it. Sure.
There you go. Clive is joining Tekken 8 next week. Right now,
That's
we want
soon.
to recognize more nominees and winners and some other.
You do love it when they say, and you can play the game tonight. It's always exciting.
Game, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yote, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter
I want it to be
Wilds.
Monster Hunter, but it's good. Like GTA, just it's so big. Yep, it's too big to not win, and that sucks because I absolutely prefer Monster Hunter. Oh, no giving awards for these either. I hope Space Marine wins.
40K Space Marine 2. This year, the Game Award goes to Helldivers 2.
Oh, I'm glad it's that and not COD.
Now the nominees for Best Community Support. Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh, this one could be quite a toss-up.
Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. The Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Congratulations, Larian. Now your nominees for Best Art
They did just announce another giant patch.
Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong,
Art direction not getting an on-stage board as well.
Metaphor Refantasio.
I know they've got to be mindful of time, but it just seems...
Goes to Metaphor Refantasio.
That's good.
Many more awards to come in the Game Awards, but right now, here's a new look at Splitgate 2 that blends gunplay, movement, and portals.
So these folks released something into early access, and it went, like, viral, to the point they said, hang on, we're going to stop development and just make a sequel with all of this new income. We're going to go ham with it. People really, it felt like Halo with portals, is what a lot of folks said. And they really liked it. Kill time looks a lot lower than a Halo, though. Looks real frenetic, though. Okay. Bit of Dragon Age. We have finished that on stream. Enjoyed my time. I had my criticisms, but overall, I enjoyed it. I'm pretty biased though. I've played all of them, and Origins was a very seminal RPG for me growing up.
But you are this world's only hope.
I think it speaks to a lot though, and most of that footage is from the last few hours of the game. Oh, more mechs. Big, flash it fast all over the shop. When they move this quick, I feel like I'm going to get motion sick. Just has to feel punchy to play. Oh, I do love a good PvPvE though. Messy maps, full of garbage, loads of stuff to slap about and fire rocket volleys at. Nice gliders. We got mechs on your mechs with more rockets for your mechs. That rifle just grew a frisbee. Yeah, this has been like shown like past few years now.
K-Vess. This is your one shot. Get in with the underworld's most dangerous syndicates and pull off the greatest heist the Outer Rim has ever seen.
This game seemed to do okay. Some folks really like it. Folks have their criticisms. I'm not bothered. Off. Oh, it's a Fortnite thing. Just advertising that OG thing that's been all over YouTube. Yeah, they are.
Nominated tonight for Best Adaptation, Riot's Arcane is a stunning animated series based on the League of Legends franchise. Anyone who's watched this show will tell you the music. It sits at the emotional core of this Game Award-winning series. Here is a special tribute to Arcane's music and iconic characters, featuring Royal and the Serpent, David, and 21 Pilots with the Game Awards Orchestra.
Just lay my head down and
It's like one of the heaviest songs in the series. Beautifully done. Not watched Arcane. Really recommend it. Even if you're like, League of Legends, just watch it. It's fantastic. Oh, we're jumping between the songs. Oh boy, right in the heartstrings. I'm gonna. No, this one I was just a teary mess. At the moment it shifted to watercolours in the show and we started flashbacking, I was just a blubbering fool. Give me my Warwick back, show. Curse you. Yeah, then they had to do this one. I'm just back in the show, goddammit. Oh. I hope the next show they do is a banger as well, and they do the same, pushing the music so much. You just teleport back to his piano? That was quick. The wire person with the camera person. Good old round of applause there.
What a beautiful and emotional performance.
Oh, Geoff.
Thanks to Riot and those artists for putting that together. incredible.
Can't tell if he's just knackered or he's tearing up.
Exciting brand new game announcement prepared just for the Game Awards 10th anniversary.
Those two down there in the corner. You see it at the bottom right. Dead. Morning has broken, like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken, like the first bird. It's a new challenger approaching for a fighting game? Some new blood that isn't an anime fighter? I'm wrong, I love me anime fighters. Oh, it's been a long time. Oh, that's impressive. Oh, is Virtual Fighter coming back? Now, I never played one of these series, but it is very highly regarded. Odd choice to do over the shoulder watching a screen of the fight rather than letting us see it, but alright. Some people will be really hyped for that.
In the legendary Virtua Fighter series now in development at Sega, and you can find out more in that special direct broadcast. Tonight,
Sega, everyone.
Another announcement for you. Check this one out.
Just like it's the anniversary, I got to bring everyone in. This trailer is made with pre-alpha footage. Game content presented in this video is subject to change. Ever since stuff like Anthem, they got to slap that everywhere now. Oh, we're in. Oh, is this the Can't be now. Unless this is like a really gritty Yakuza game. But it's not. It's not giving me that vibe completely. Oh dear. Anti-intestines come out. No, I can't remember the name of the studio who makes it. Project Century. Oh, so it's not Yakuza. Interesting. You know, I'm not the biggest of the GTA style of stuff, but combat there looked pretty cool. Visceral, heavy hitting.
Not one, but two projects in the works, and we are honored to reveal both of those titles for the first time here tonight. Now to present our next award, please join me in welcoming a dear friend who also happens to be one of our industry's most innovative creative spirits. He's been with us since the very beginning of TGA in 2014 and is currently hard at work on Death Stranding.
Hey, it's Mr. Kojima. Yep, here we go. Their little bromance continues.
Please welcome an industry icon, Hideo Kojima!
He loves Kojima so much. I've enjoyed Metal Gear over the years. I'm not the biggest die-hard fan, but I do enjoy him a lot. I think sometimes someone needs to get some reins on Kojima just a little bit. Because Death Stranding's insane.
First and foremost,
not as crazy as Randy, but that gold is tiny.
僕は1回目から参加させていただいてますけども、年々 TGA は大きくなってきてます。もともと制作者を称える賞でしたけども、今では世界の業界と関係者が集い、プレイヤーと結ぶ非常に重要な賞となっています。で、ゲームだけでもなく、映画やアニメ、 音楽といったデジタルエンターテインメントと、架け橋というか結ぶ重要な、ショーだと思っています。今後20年、30年ですね、ますます大きくなっていくと思います。で、僕もできる限り応援したいと思っています。
I've had the privilege of participating since the very first TGA, and I've witnessed how the role of TGA has grown every year. Not only does it celebrate the achievements of those involved in the gaming industry, but it has also evolved into an event that brings together industry's professionals from around the world, focusing deeper connections with the players. TGA now serves as a bridge, not just within the gaming industry, but also between gaming and other digital entertainment, such as film, television, anime, and music. This role will undoubtedly become even more important in the next 20, 30 years. I'm looking forward to supporting that too.
ゲームディレクションっていうのは、数多くのアイデアをまとめて一つの作品に昇華する非常に大切な、役割だと思っています。今日ノミネートされているタイトルは、数百名から1000人を超えるチームもありますけども、数名で作ったタイトルもあります。小さな手漕ぎのボートでも、数百人が乗る、巨大な豪華客船でも数百数千の船団で
His translator always looks like he's swallowing each word and he's like, okay, okay. And there's more, alright.
Game direction plays an important role in bringing together countless ideas and uniting them into single cohesive work. Tonight's nominees for this award includes projects created by teams of hundreds or even thousands, as well as those made by just a few people. Yet, all of them have a clear and unified vision. Whether it's a small boat, a large cruise ship, or a fleet of boats, a helmsman is required, and that helmsman is the direction.
The boat analogy.
ではノミネート作品を紹介します。
So, someone involved in direction, I'm honored to introduce the nominees for Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
Oh, sorry, microphone. It'd be great if Bellatrix won.
Cleanse the world with blood.
Come now and travel to the realm.
Elden Ring might take this one.
It's good to have you back, Cloud. We shape our own destiny with our own hands.
And Metaphor, not one I've played, and I don't know Persona that well, but people really liked it.
The winner is Astrobot.
My goodness. Like, they won Family Game, and by all reviews and people I've heard talk about, Astrobot's fantastic. But against all those names, impressive. Shame, unless they one day put it to PC, which would kind of defeat the point, I doubt I'll be playing it myself. He seems genuinely shook by it. He's like...
Oh, thank you so much. We didn't have a speech ready for this one.
Yep.
This is really amazing. So thank you so much. Team Asobi, back home, all of you, really, this is for you. Game direction is, of course, like, as Kojima-san said, like an ensemble of things, and, but actually in our case, it's really like every single person on the team coming and really bringing their own vision and being responsible for their own work. So you are all game directors back home, and I'm really dedicate this one to you. Thank you so much.
I get absolutely blindsided by it. Because, like, the award he got before was in the pre-show, for God's sake. Like, oh, I'm on stage. Good on him.
Congratulations, Nico and Team Asobi. And now, let's journey to another world for our next announcement.
Another world, Geoff. Specific emphasis. Is this another Avatar game? No. Oh, wait, is this Ark? That's not Saber, is it? No, that's the, Wild something or other, isn't it? I'm getting tired now, that's the problem. Bug ship. Ooh. What? A Turok game? That's pretty crazy. That's a franchise that hasn't been around properly in a long ass time. Okay. OG dinosaur game. Oh my goodness. A Super Earth announcement. It's going to be that third enemy faction, isn't it, Helldivers? The guy. That's pretty good.
Attention citizens. Across the galaxy, the valiant Helldivers have
He's got such a great voice.
Way of life. But I am here with grave tidings. Managed democracy is imperiled like never before. Homes are being ravaged. Families are being abducted. And you could be next. That is, unless you direct your undivided attention to the following announcements. And remember, freedom conquers all.
The cheer, yes. Give that man a raise.
They arrived without warning.
Yep, third faction, for sure.
Laying waste to our peaceful colonies.
Teddy bear in the armor.
Crushing all resistance.
The proto. I mean.
They stole our citizens' homes.
The fallen. I mean.
And their minds. And something much worse.
It's a blue-colored alien race with high technology, you know.
But when our citizens are attacked, our greatest heroes arrive.
In a jeep. Oh, they're like a horde. I was expecting more of them. Shields and fancy weapons.
Together, we will save our people from this tortured existence.
I love how they just get bodied.
For we are those who stand in the way of
bigger.
tyranny.
Bigger.
Who will give our lives today for a freer tomorrow.
I played a chunk of this solo, a few games, but pretty hard to do so. And the lobbies at launch were not always friendly. But I have a great deal of love for it. To me, it feels like the evolution of what Mass Effect 3's multiplayer could have been. Fighting off all the alien races. Oh, it's out right now! Yeah, if you're watching and you've got Helldivers, get it patching. Get it going. Real quick. Oh, Rebecca! She's been great for Warframe. She went from like community manager to voicing one of their like main characters to now is just head of Warframe.
The music has been a lot. That's amazing. But hi everyone. I'm here on behalf of the Warframe team. We are here at the 10th year.
They've got 1999 coming out.
Actually, 12 years ago that we launched the alpha build of Warframe, and it changed the lives of our team. Our irreplaceable community has allowed us the privilege to be up on stage 12 years later to present to the world our next major update. We are going to show you the final trailer for Warframe 1999.
This is like a whole separate game in Warframe again.
Before we hit play, if you don't know what Warframe is, if this is your first time hearing it, we don't know anymore either, but we're still having a lot of fun making it. And 12 years ago, we never could have imagined that our alpha build has turned into something like this. We are forever grateful for our community. Thank you for giving us the best version of yourselves, Tenno. Please enjoy our trailer. It launches tomorrow. Thank you, Tenno.
Ooh.
Please enjoy.
Another big bang. Again, this is like, it's back in time a bit, Warframe. There's a dating sim involved.
I realize what I am asking. But you, of all people, understand what is at stake. For the sake
Warframe's just so big.
and to come.
Scourger think they've contained the outbreak here.
It's like all the Warframe suits before they became suits, I think.
19 hours till we're popping corks or vaporized.
Yeah.
Get in, Trati, and put a stop to this.
Tenno, if you are seeing this, your loop has been altered. You and I are trapped here. this means.
I really don't. Entrati, I really don't. It's a crazy game to get into. I imagine like the last time they did that big road light mode, there'll be a way to maybe start from this new stuff, but Warframe's a lot. If you get in there though, it's some real good stuff. Really fast paced, loads of loot, loads of collectibles, and the fashion game is it's up there. And all the premium currency you can earn through playing if you manage the market and stuff. It's a reason they've got such community love.
On Twitch or Steam, you can get a free Nyx Warframe tonight during the show. Still to come, Snoop Dogg takes the stage with world premiere new music and the Game Awards Orchestra returns.
I am neutral on Snoop Dogg. He's occasionally done Just Eat adverts.
Tonight we have a first look at the game's next update.
I remember the E3, he came to play like Call of Duty or Battlefield. The camera cut to him, and he's just smoking a joint right there by the screen. They had to cut away real quick. For a moment I thought this was Pal World, but no, not with Big McMuscle over here. Unless this is like a new, what are they called? They're not gym leaders, that's something similar in Pal World. They sit in towers? I haven't played it, I just know bits. Fascinated by it. Nintendo are trying to really go at them in court though. Do you know they patented the idea of capturing something in a ball-like object? Like out in a field? It didn't even have to be a ball. If you threw something to capture a creature, that infringed on the patent. It's pretty crazy. Which looks a little framey. Are they putting it on the Switch? They couldn't get away with that, Nintendo, surely. I know it's coming to PS5, I believe, if it hasn't already. Again, all I'm saying this isn't even Pal World. Yeah, there we go. Fabric. Okay. Sure. Good luck in your legal battles. People like your game. I hope you manage to get through. Oh no. It's gacha time. I'd love to be able to enjoy these. I cannot. Praise on my neurons, somewhat fierce. Which one's this now? Okay, it's not the Zenless one. The UI is different from Genshin. Is this the other one that's a load of people were trying to vote for this year? Wuthering something or other? Wuthering Heights? Wuthering Weights? I mean, this looks more Genshin, but... Wuthering Waves, there we are. Going to PlayStation. Oh yeah, we've heard people poking fun at this. Everything is an Xbox, even your goddamn microwave. Remember when they made a fridge? I can't remember if that was a Game Awards or an E3, but they made a full-on fridge. I was upset it wasn't a toaster you could just get. Xbox, please get Game Pass. It's pretty good. Oh no, it is going to be another fridge thing. Unless it's just 2 Xbox adverts back to back. Okay.
Creativity unrivaled anywhere. Advanced by AMD.
We're back with another deal. For a limited time only, Prime members in the US can go to amazon.com/thegameawards to get $50 in-store credit when you buy MetaQuest 3S.
From Yacht Club Games, winner of Best Independent Game at the first Game Awards, please welcome Celia Schilling and Sean Velasco.
Trying to like the music. Is that Shovel Knight? I could be wrong. I can't remember. It's 10 years ago. 10 years.
10 years ago, we were called onto the stage, completely stunned, as Shovel Knight,
Yep.
our
Okay.
first game, took home the first ever Best Independent Game Award. Now, thank you. And now, Shovel Knight is getting old enough to become vintage in its own right.
This year,
Crazy that's
a
10
new
years
set
for
of
Shovel Knight.
developers released their first game. They're just getting started, yet they've already created something extraordinary. We're excited to see how their talents will shape the industry for the next 10 years.
These are the nominees for Best Debut Indie Game.
Best Debut Indie.
Haven't played it. People loved it. On my backlog. Same here, but it's a roguelike. And it tickles me neurons. Manor people really liked. It's a little too strategy for me. Pacific Drive, that's another one. Like survival car. And Lucky Squire. Really negative. A family member tried the Switch version, said it was pretty buggy, unfortunately. But otherwise, fantastic little game.
Goes to Volatro.
Good on your card game. I'll get to you at some point this coming year. I promise. And then that will be all I play. There'll be no more Good Morning Azeroth, no more Warcraft mornings, no evening games, just Balatro forever. Is the risk. A little mascot.
I appreciate that, but none of us are local thunk. We are honored, though, to accept this on his behalf. And while he's not one for the spotlight, he does like to shine his spotlight on other games that he thinks deserve equal recognition. So
That
not
one
only wants
guy.
to recognize all nominees tonight, but also all indie games that were launched this year that might have flown under the radar. Now, what he would like for you is to explore this world of indie games, and I think you'll find a scene of extremely talented and creative developers who are crafting beautiful experience for you to enjoy every single day. Now, Local Thunk, I know you're probably thinking if you can give this away to another team that you think deserves it more, but sorry, Arco, he has to take this home. So, Local Thunk, you have earned this, and you deserve this, and everyone at PlayStech is just so proud of you, of what you've done, and I hope that at least tonight, you get to enjoy this. Thank you.
Completely understand, especially for a solo developer to be like, I do not want to step into this world of, this. Almost the showbiz side of it. Go play other games. Like, gotta respect that.
We have some very special game announcements tonight, and this is certainly one of those.
What you doing, Geoff?
Enjoy.
There have been a lot of big bangers today, to be fair. Still, the two at the start hit the strongest for me so far. Witcher 4 and more Elden Ring, like, goodness me. What could be next? It's giving me Neo vibes, but I don't want to assume. I mean, Capcom? That wasn't Neo. They were Koei Tecmo, weren't they? What, this? Oh wait, unless it's some kind of. So it's not going to be Devil May Cry. We have Fancy Gauntlet and Demon Samurai Killing. New IP from him? They're trying their hands at something a little more soulsy. Onimusha, Way of the Thord.
Feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
Pretty sure I know the voice actor as well there. Alright. Capcom have been on a real good roll lately, so I can only hope. It's a fancy gauntlet.
Definitely a good one. I had a great time seeing that game this summer out in Osaka. I love that franchise and how it combines swordplay and a Japanese dark fantasy.
Well, it is a franchise. I thought I recognized the name.
Enemies, as you saw in that announcement trailer. Thank you to Capcom for that. All right, now let's get an update.
I don't think I've ever played one.
Berserker Kazan.
Anime Dark Souls. Speaking of something more Soulsy.
Anthony Russo, and we're thrilled to be back on the Game Awards to introduce a brand new trailer for the first Berserker Kazan, a game rooted in the legendary Dungeon and Fighter universe.
Our studio Agbo collaborated closely with our friends at Neopol and Nexon to create this action-packed cinematic trailer brought to life in Agbo's signature style.
We're excited to unveil it here at the Game Awards along with the official launch date.
Stay tuned until the end and enjoy the reveal.
That's a strange cameo from the Russo brothers, but sure. Now, the DNF stuff I don't know enough about. Nexon are a company I do not trust. However, hands-on folks have had with this game has been really positive. For one, I'm a fan of Soulsy stuff, and two, I do love a big berserker give me a two-handed weapon and go bang bang, you know? So if it turns out to be a banger, I'm pretty interested. Always hard to judge anything from a cinematic other than just to get hype, you know, but there we are. There we go. Time to rage. These are some big kobolds. Oh dear. Bigger. Again, the YouTube, like, again, I think it's the compression, it's just doing it in a little bit, but I do love a bit of choreography and just wailing on big monster. David and Goliath style. Just needs a bigger greatsword. Ooh, blood through the eye as well. I don't know if I can finish Monster Hunter Unavowed by then, but
That was the first Berserker Kazan coming in March, as you saw.
yeah, and that's what we'll wait for reviews for.
Action RPG, and now we're thrilled to show you another game set in the Dungeon and Fighter universe for the first time anywhere. Arad is an open-world action RPG developed in Unreal Engine 5. It's coming to Steam, console, and mobile. Here's the first ever look.
That screams we're doing a Genshin-style gacha. But Nexon are so bad with the microtransactions, they really take the piss with it. They have butchered a great many games. Oh yep, we're right in it. We are as generic anime face as we get. Just change some noses and some shapes and faces. My God, come on. It's become so ubiquitous. Maybe when I was younger, I didn't really care as much. You know? Getting into anime, it's like you're hyped for it all. Being older now, it's just like it screams of almost a disregard, you know, for it can't just be hair and outfits. You've got to make people stand out, because then you could just, you know, if you just showed the faces, how do you tell any of these characters apart? Maybe sometimes with fancy eyes, but that's about it. And more than anything else, it's just chasing the gigantic moneymaker that Genshin and all that have become. And don't get me wrong, it is great that those games are more engaging, that they are more polished, that there's actual game there these days, you know? I think the difference between something like Raid Shadow Legends and Genshin Impact is huge. You know, there's a game there, like, give it 15 years ago, I'd have probably been overjoyed to play something like Genshin. It's just being on the other side of all the monetization stuff where I'm like, ugh.
Looks great. All right, next is the open world zombie adventure Dying Light, the Beast from Techland. We announced this at Gamescom. It's got combat, parkour.
Oh, I couldn't tell if this was an expansion or a spin-off.
Brand new look at the game, which is coming in the summer of 2025.
Framing it like a standalone thing. The parkour of Dying Light, like, I'm not big on zombies. I know it's not a horror game, per se. I'm just not big on zombies. But the parkour for Dying Light always felt really cool. It's how you move around that space. And when zombies would come surging out, you needed to get to them rooftops.
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has endowed us with sense, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego their use. He has gifted us the means to decipher the code of nature, and it's our
Weird
highest
artifacting. Come on,
purpose
YouTube.
we must strive to accomplish. I only answer to this divine calling. And you.
I don't think that's something on my end. Could be wrong. Anyone tech savvy out there, let me know in the comments. The red button! No! So when they first announced this and it was like Dying Light the Beast, I was like, the Beast, wait.
You see who's the real beast here?
Is this going to be werewolf vs zombies? Because that I'd be down for. Just, you know, big sucker for werewolves. Would love to see that, but it still hasn't been a banger of a werewolf game. There never has been. So when they announced this, I thought, please, let me shred through a horde of zombies as a werewolf. That'll get me to play a zombie game. But no, it's an angry man who can do a bit more wall running, at least so far. For all the zombie games out there, I got some respect for Dying Light. And people have really liked the last two games. I hope it does well. Again, all that might unleash the beast. I'm like, sneaky werewolf?
Now we'd like to honor some of tonight's other nominees and winners. Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
No, just give him time on stage, Geoff.
The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Astrobot probably takes
This
this.
year the Game Award goes to Astrobot. Congratulations, another win
It's
tonight.
really sweeping.
That's 3. Here are the nominees for Best RPG. Dragon's Dogma 2, Elden Ring Shadow of the Urge.
Dragon's Dogma 2, another one I want to get back to.
Rebirth, Like a Dragon
I'm sure they'll do an expansion like they did with the first one.
Metaphor ReFantazio. And the Game Award goes
Could be
to
Metaphor, could be Elden Ring.
Metaphor ReFantazio.
Oh, nice! Good for them.
Here are the nominees for Content Creator of the Year. Queso, Illawan, Techno Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pekara.
I know the names of like one of these.
Queso. Congratulations.
Good for you.
Here are the nominees for Best Sports Racing Game. F1 24, EA Sports
Oh,
FC
boy.
25, NBA 2K 25, Top Spin 2K
Yeah, the football game we saw earlier. Better win this when it comes out.
2K
'Cause these
24.
need some
Gotcha.
competition.
And the Game Award goes to EA Sports FC 25. Now our nominees for Best Sim Strategy Game, Age of Mythology
Ooh.
Retold. Frostpunk
The Kunitsu game from Capcom really took a swing. I reckon Frostpunk should probably have it though. Another one on the goddamn backlog.
Award goes to Frostpunk 2.
Hey, awesome.
Congratulations to all those
Grim. Grim as hell to get through that first one.
Catch all that?
Oh, they're still here.
But I wish the rest of the show went that fast. Yeah, it's like the game commercials with award interruptions.
Wow. They are the comment section.
Hey, someone watching online saw us on the show. Oh, yeah? What did they say? Let's see. Riverrunner445 said, have you two ever considered becoming developers? We're already developers. We are? Yeah. By watching this show, we're developing an immunity to bad entertainment.
Oh.
Wait. Huh? There's Kojima, look. Did you know that Geoff Keighley's friends with him? Yeah, but does Kojima know that? Oh, boy. Wow, looky there.
Well, I mean, the material's been pretty on point. Scathing for poor Geoff.
People around the world are watching this show. Yeah, and the other 8 billion people have better sense. Yeah, hey, look. Jadebot6 is asking, why are Statler and Waldorf at the Game Awards? It's a great question. I've been asking myself the same thing. Help! Yeah, help us, Jadebot6. You're our only hope. Yeah, make the commercials stop. Yeah. Please. Please stop. Make it stop. Make it stop.
For a moment, I thought they were going to be like, and here's a Muppets game.
It started in the swamps. And moved to the mountains. Everywhere corruption went, hunters followed.
Hunt Showdown then?
But now, there's something new on the move. And things will never be the same.
Yeah, it's got that hum for the, like, menu music.
To my murder circus.
In the extraction shooter genre, some really strong niches like Hunt and Tarkov, but it's not popped off in the big way that like Battle Royale or something has yet. It's awesome to see Hunt still going. It confused me so much. I didn't get it. I tried. I really tried. I just kept getting shot, you know? Great that it's still going. Something's gonna come along though and just eat all that lunch, you know? It's time for a reel. An EA reel.
Handheld gaming revolutionized.
Yeah, Jeff's got to pay for the event. We've got to keep it rolling.
You like watching TV shows and movies? Don't watch on that. You want a Quest. Look at that. It's a movie theater in your living room. What? And you want to go to the gym. Then you remember gyms. Bring the gym to you.
Let's do this.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about.
Honestly, even now, the only thing that makes me want to get any form of VR is just how much fun I've had with Beat Saber at an arcade.
Okay, y'all. Yeah.
This reminds me of playing like DDR back on the PlayStation 1. I just want to slash those blocks, you know? There's something really addictive about it, but nothing else in VR has really made me go, ooh, I have to have it. Everyone, remember Fortnite at the beginning? Before all the crazy shit? Oh. Have they just made Fortnite Counter-Strike? Oh. Gonna do a bit of Squid Game, are we? crazy it would be if they just rushed the audience. Second season of that's coming out in the not too distant future, I think. I didn't expect to enjoy, like, Battle Royale thing. I ended up really enjoying that first season. Are they making a video game or just promoting season 2?
Hello, Game Awards. I assume you are all familiar with the Squid Game, because not everyone can physically experience the game's
3D models behind.
A simulation. Unleashed will provide the same highs.
Oh.
Or for the unskilled.
I think they've shown this off before.
To all players watching at home, access will be granted to everyone on December 17th, whether you're a Netflix member or not.
Oh.
Be on the lookout. In the following weeks, my team will be unveiling the next round of the games. I have brought with me a special preview of Squid Game Season 2.
I mean, if that game's available without needing a Netflix subscription, probably do alright.
To all the heads of the studios and CEOs in attendance, your
Yes.
places are ready in our VIP suite.
No. Destroy them.
Please welcome the founders of Death Row Games, Cordell Brodus and Snoop Dogg.
He's not here to do a song. He's here to announce a game. I thought those rumors were a joke. My God. What reality are we living in?
This year, my father and I launched Death Row Games with the dream of bringing minority stories to the gaming world. We intend to create a hip-hop gaming universe that could stand beside some of these nominees tonight. Here we are to present Best Ongoing Game.
See, back in the day, if you loved the game, you wanted more, but you had to wait until the next game, or as I like to say, chill till the next episode. But obviously, y'all just couldn't chill.
Today's players are treated to regular updates to their favorite games,
We're voracious
the
monsters.
experience always stays fresh. Here are the nominees.
Best Ongoing Game.
Didn't expect their pitch for their games to be
reality into a perfect stillness.
The return of hatred.
quite that serious.
Pulled us back into the light.
I'd actually be curious to see.
Is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built.
Problem with Best Ongoing is the ever-churning live service wheel that is grinding this industry into the goddamn dust. Like, when it works, it works. But it crushed so many studios. It's... Ugh.
Them were some dope-ass trailers.
I think Helldivers takes this, though. They're one of the ones that really stood it.
And
14 I always
the
got to give
Game
a soft
Award
spot for,
goes
but...
to... I don't have a game, cuz.
Hmm?
Yet. Helldivers 2.
Ah, good on him. Get that fella in the cape back out here, too.
Well, I did not expect that. All right. I'm very honored to be accepting this award on behalf of the amazing, amazing team over in Stockholm, Sweden that made this possible. So please, a round of applause for our amazing devs. Yeah. Thank you. So thanks the Game Awards for this honor. This really is an honor for all of us. Thank you PlayStation and our partners for believing in us over all of these years. And also, and most importantly, thanks to our amazing players for the support over this last year. It's been super inspiring to see everything that you've done with the game since we launched it, and we are very committed to keep going with this game for many more years to come. So, thanks a lot, and for Super Earth.
Bless him. a very sincere, like, Snoop Dogg and Kid to be like, we're making a game. We're going to be telling some stories.
Congratulations
from us, you know.
And thank you, Snoop. He's
and then,
dropping like it's hot right now in Fortnite.
like, I was expecting that kind of thing.
6, after an appearance in Chapter
But,
2 Remix.
you know what? I'm eager to
will
see
be
what
back
they've got on
live
offer.
on stage, premiering brand new Snoop Dogg music. You are not going to want
Oh,
to
it
miss
is
that
doing music
performance.
as well. Okay,
Right
okay.
now, we're thrilled to share the announcement of
Still.
a brand new game from a beloved game developer.
No, which one is it this time, Geoff?
Never heard of them.
Oh.
That game.
Well played, trailer.
That game turned you into a psychopath. What? You threw a right
It turned me into a psychopath.
No, it didn't.
You said if I tried to pass you one more onion, you'd
Just become Gordon Ramsay, start screaming at people.
Okay, yeah, things did get a little heated.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. What did I miss? Shh, it started.
An all new co-op adventure.
Scream.
Rude.
What is going on back there?
Oh no.
This looks pretty good. Oh, this looks wicked.
Oh my.
Oh, it's a 2-player. And they're showing so much gameplay.
You scumbags.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, what's happening?
Very snazzy. Gotta utilise the door screens. Yeah, come on.
Drew, what was that? Did you feel that? Oh, I don't understand what's happening.
I feel like I'm at the theatre.
This would never have happened at E3.
Not on your. Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Surprised that didn't get a laugh. Oh, I did say the theatre. Okay, they're helping each other, but they're in two separate stage fright. Okay, I got some questions. And there's another co-op one, so unlikely to be streamed by
That's
me,
a
but
fun one. Stage Fright is the next co-op game from the incredible team at Ghost Town Games. The
yeah,
creators of
Overcooked was
that I know
marvelous.
we've all played over the years, and I am so thrilled to share that with you tonight here on the show. And now it's time to head to a familiar place, the home of iconic novels and television shows, and now an upcoming action-adventure game.
Oh.
In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave.
A Game of Thrones game?
In the name of the Father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the Mother,
Will it be an old school crap tie-in game?
defend the innocent.
Or could it be?
Arise, a night of Renan's rest.
Oh, they got the music.
Castle Black is the only thing standing between the White
Oh, look,
Walkers
everyone.
and the Seven Kingdoms.
Jon Snow.
We could use your help.
I'm nothing but a northern bastard from a powerless house.
Don't underestimate northern bastards.
We're from North.
Support the great houses.
Attaining your father's name will be hard. Making your own will be harder. It is up to you to decide which is more worth your while.
It's a complicated choice to tie it into the show.
King's Landing. Do at least try to feign a little arrogance. We find it far more familiar.
They get all of them voice acting?
You've seen the White Walkers yourself. You know what they
Or
can
just
do.
very close
They have to be
impressions?
stopped.
John, I will see it done.
Are we rewriting history a little bit? Is it its own spin-off in a way?
Winter is coming.
I don't know, I feel like that would have landed better for me if you didn't bother tying it into the show and its characters. You had to let it stand on its own, because now it feels like a game from the 360 area tie-in.
Hunter now brings hunting action to mobile, letting you take down epic monsters on the go. We're excited to introduce Season 4 Roars from the Winter Wind.
Hello, Tigrex.
Switch axe, tundra habitat, and even more monsters to discover. Look, there's one right now. Tonight, you'll get an exclusive bundle to kick off your next adventure by using the code TGA2024.
Learn their name.
So, grab your gear, download Monster Hunter now, and prepare for the hunt. Now, here's the trailer for Season 4. Let's check it out.
Someone was a little too quick on the button. In the same vein of Pokemon Go, people like this a lot. I never really got into either. But, you know, if people like it.
Finally making its Monster Hunter Now debut, Tigrex. Lagombi. Get ready to hunt them and wield your own switch axe.
Oh, that goddamn armadillo.
A new season begins. Monster Hunter Now.
It begins.
Ooh, Ark. Alright, what you doing? This isn't a 2D anime fighter.
Let's get this done. It is time we settle this.
Huh.
Shadows surround you.
I didn't think Ark made Double Dragon. Or are they just doing a fighting game for him? If it's even a fighting game, it might be a standard, like, you know, beat 'em up. How odd. Sure. I mean, Arks have been on a pretty good go. Oh. Hey, have you watched Solo Leveling? I got pretty addicted to reading it. Like, a family member brought home one of the books from the library. The manhwa, and I binged it. And then I binged all the ones they had at the library. And then I read all of it. And then I finished it. It's stronger in the beginning. But it maintains pretty good for a while.
Are you the king of the humans?
The anime isn't even at this point yet. Which is pretty insane.
Arise.
Oh yeah, we are well beyond where the anime is at. There's so many spoilers right here. So many! Jesus! And it's a mobile game. God damn it. It would be.
Power your dreams.
Don't trust the Steam logo. That's just going to be a port.
Longing. Ambition.
Not actual gameplay.
Vengeance. Powerful emotions that fuel our lives.
Feeling very Blade Runner-esque.
But are they enough when death lurks around every turn?
Why am I
Fear and destruction consume us. Again and again and again.
Interesting VO for a racing game.
In my tournament. Find out once and for all what it takes to defy death. Show me the strength of your will, Screamers.
Sure. Give me an over-the-top racing game that isn't super realistic. Naughty Dog, is it? No, it's Last of Us again.
All know the drill. Run your routes. Clear any infected you see.
Oh, is this the spin-off they were doing, or collection? I don't know them well enough. There it is. Maybe on PC I played them sometime, but
I have to finish it. You killed my friends.
love you, Ashley Johnson. The first one must have already been on PC then at some point. And folks, love, I'm not knocking them. It's just, it's not for me.
The Last of Us Part 2, Shannon Woodward. And from Season 2 of HBO's The Last of Us, Isabella Mirsad.
Very flowery, all that.
Hello. Hi, Dina. Oh, hi, Dina. Hey. So... What brings you here tonight?
Well, I'm just really excited because we're about to present the best adaptation, and we were a part of an adaptation in many ways, and there is no words right now for me to read, so this is all riffing and improv. Oh, and it got me thinking. I know that while we both spent a lot of time with Ellie, we heard so many lame puns.
Oh, God, so many lame puns. You know, actually, there was one. Did she ever tell you the one about tripping over your girlfriend's bra?
No, not this one again. No.
Yeah, it was a real booby trap.
Oh, yeah. Hey, but hey, have you ever heard the one about trying to catch some fog? I did, but I missed it.
Oof. Wow, guys, these puns could not be worse. But Ellie's pretty great, yeah?
If we hit 3 puns.
Okay, but last one. Did you hear about why
God
the
damn it.
Scarecrow won an award earlier in the show?
Dina, please.
He was outstanding in his field.
Much like these TV shows were outstanding in their field of best adaptation. Here are the nominees.
Best Adaptation.
There's my bias. Yep, I think it takes it. Fallout was really good though. I didn't expect to enjoy Fallout, and I really did. I have not seen the new Sonic stuff. I keep hearing they're good. Wait. That got a show?
Something connected to my past. Something important.
I've not seen a review, so I've no idea how well that landed for Lara Croft.
And the award goes to, the Game Award goes to Fallout.
Oh! As much as I'm a little salty for Arcane, Fallout was a really good show. And Ella's in both of them. She wins either way. Wonder if on one side of her is the Fallout people, on the other side of her is the Arcane people, and she just stood up either way.
I've spent most of the evening coming up with ways to heckle Ella for when she won for Arcane, so I don't really have a speech, but I want to thank Graham and Geneva, our extraordinary showrunners who can't be here tonight because they're too busy making season 2. I want to thank Ella, Walton, Aaron, the rest of our extraordinary cast and our extraordinary crew. Amazon, Kilter. I want to thank the fans of Fallout New Vegas for not burning my house to the ground. You'll be very happy you didn't. Last but not least,
They did get quite angsty about a few bits.
Todd and the extraordinary team at Bethesda, who were absolutely the most incredible collaborators you could possibly imagine. Thank you.
Oh, that was good old Phil.
Thank our cast and crew, everybody involved in this show.
Letting us down lately.
Led by my friend and the incredible Jonah Nolan. And really to everybody who's worked on Fallout over the years, everybody at Bethesda that I've worked with on Fallout for 20 years now. It's been incredible. We are so blessed with the best fans there are. Thank you all for supporting everything we do. Thank you.
Professional and not overdoing it in leather suits you more, Todd. You watch next year, he'll be back in his leather jacket saying, "An Elder Scrolls 6." I still think we're not seeing that till 2030.
Congratulations to Fallout. Next up, we head to the year 2097 and a co-op heist FPS Den of Wolves from Ulf Anderson, the creator of Payday 1 and 2 and GTFO. Here's your first look at the gameplay.
Okay, from those games, I have an idea of what this is going to be. Yeah. Co-op heist. I had some good times with like my flatmates playing Payday. It was a good time.
The new land of opportunity. The only thing that matters here is the bottom line.
Yeah.
Industrial espionage, sabotage, assassinations.
I was always the bag man. Carry capacity, chucking bags, moving bags, hitting people in the melee, chucking more bags. I love my job. It certainly feels Payday 2. And you've got a group of mates. This style of game can be an absolute blast. I heard Payday 3 didn't do so well, unfortunately. I don't know the details. Oh, they announced this a few, like, Game Awards ago. It was just like a teaser trailer back then. Oh, we're tripping. Ah, it's going into early access. Ah, fair enough. Oh, there was Payday copyright down there. Interesting.
This is New Eridu, the last city on the planet.
And now for something completely different.
Despite the seemingly
And
hopeless
gacha
situation,
related.
We've clung to a strange sense of joy, enduring one wave after another.
It's the other one.
Even if our destruction is inevitable, we'll confront it on our own terms. This is the place.
Target detected. Prepare for action. I've never hesitated to fight for you.
It's the Z one.
Blade, only against evil.
Take it easy. I've got a lot to live for.
It's all because of her. Led us to a dead end.
I've aired my grievances prior.
That's a new look at Zenless Zone Zero, a nominee tonight, and the reveal of Astra, the most well-known celebrity in New Eridu. And now here's a new look at version 3.0 of Honkai Star Rail, coming in January.
And the other one.
Adventures in Amorphous.
They make so much money, you know. How many of them are under Hoyo versus Banner as well? That's like 3 of them, isn't it? It's breaking it in.
I'm over here.
I can't. You could put all these characters in the same scene, and they might as well all be in the same game. It's too homogenized. Please. It can't just be hair and costumes. You have to do more. Hoyoverse, please. You're so big. You need to have some responsibility for it, goddammit. Again, I hear like all the different quest lines and the stuff you go through. People really getting into these and loving them. And for them to be good games is awesome. It's just... that baseline layer irks me. Not as much as the monetization, mind you. We've got to remember all that predatory garbage. If you can play them without getting into it all, more power to you. Enjoy. Thank God. But not the fish. Ooh. Got the artistic flair going on for a moment. But for a moment. Oh, Geoff,
here we go.
he looks
Last
tired.
month, Snoop Dogg simultaneously took over Fortnite and Times Square with one performance. Well, tonight, he's here at the Game Awards to finish the fight, to help us celebrate our 10th anniversary like no one else can, debuting a brand new song from his new album, Missionary, with Dr. Dre, that drops tonight. Game Awards, give it up for Snoop Dogg!
I need you on your feet right now. Everybody on your feet. You at a party, y'all. One more thing I want to say to y'all. Thank you for letting me be myself. Can we get high? Yeah. Please excuse me.
Having a great time. Mr. Farris.
Can we get high? Yeah. Please excuse me while I kiss the sky. Things just ain't the same for gangsters. Times are changing. Young homies are dangerous. Rich and shameless. Do anything to be famous. If you're talking about this tripping, then you speaking my language.
I would take this opportunity to just nip to the bathroom, but I'm in it.
In the field, ducking sales, close calls. Who think whales got fish scales that snowfall? Hold up, I like to thank me. And if we talking about the West, homie, thank me. Walk of Fame made a name. You better thank me. Ain't nothing new, this is what I wanna do. I just wanna say thank you for letting me be myself. Can we get high? Yeah. Please excuse me while I kiss the sky. Thank you for letting me be myself. If you're having a good time tonight, make some noise! Yes! All right, y'all.
Now we're changing the vibe.
32 years of Snoop Dogg. We're gonna give it to you 1993 style.
Because over the years of little I know his name's gone from dog to lion to other things, but 32 years, man.
Keep coming up with funky ass hits like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and make a few ends as I breeze through. It's 2 in the morning and the party's
These two dancers are putting in the work. Oh, yep.
What time y'all leaving? 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Look, I got a pocket full of brothers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the doors. But what we don't love them now. So we gon' blow an ounce to this. G's up, freeze up for a second now, bounce to this. Laid back. What everybody saying?
Man, it's cutting to the people specifically. Oh, on the right, really going for it.
Now that I've got me some Seagram's gin, and everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of hit happens all the time.
Also, in about 12 minutes, that'll probably be the 3-hour mark, so we'll be wrapping it up soon.
Who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get the maggot to this freak named Sadie. She used to be my homeboy's lady. Now it was 80 degrees when I told that freak, please raise up these and UTs, cause you get none of these at ease. As I mob with the dog pound, feel the breeze.
Yep.
Now you know I'm just
Frame rate, what's happening? Come on, we're at the end now. OBS says we're fine, so this is on their end. That guy. The eyes back and forth. Genuinely looking forward to like the game development stuff he's doing. Like, it was really sincere. Very curious to see. Geoff said he'll be back next year. Maybe we see him announce something then.
Snoop Dogg, the legend, what an amazing performance. Thank you, Snoop. His new album with Dr. Dre, Missionary, comes out tonight. And Snoop's now in Fortnite as a Season 6 festival icon. And starting today, you can also grab Platinum Festival icons, The Weeknd, Lady Gaga, Billie Eilish, and Karol G. Also this year, once again, we had the Game Awards vote in Fortnite Island, where the Fortnite community picked Murder Mystery as their favorite island of the year. You can head to the TGA island right now to check out
They
all
have
the
their whole
nominees
own thing in
and meet
Fortnite.
Metahuman Geoff. Yes, that's actually a thing. Stick around, much more Game Awards
Fortnite's
ahead,
too big to keep up with
including
anymore.
more surprise new game reveals. That's right, we are far from done. And awards like Best Narrative, and of course, Game of the Year with the Game Awards Orchestra.
Half I'm done. You got like 10 minutes, Geoff. It's going longer than 3 hours. Just give me back Lego Racers. That's what I want. There was some vehicle in there, but it's not the same. I want that menu music. Nope, that shifted into Zelda. I'm too tired. It's 20 past 3 in the morning, you know. We soldier through. It's fine. Drink the cold tea. Be sure you're all doing the same out there. Keep yourselves hydrated. It's fascinating when I go back and I listen to like old gaming podcasts of like say Giant Bomb going through the news at the time. Hearing Fortnite go from this whisper in like the Epic offices into where it ended up and where it is today is insane. You know, well over 10, 13, 14, 15 years ago, it's
A delicious distraction.
wild.
Uh-oh. Plan B. Time to fly, Zelda! With so many echoes to learn, how you use them is up to you. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, available now only on Nintendo.
I heard a lot of good about that game until the end, where you go to fight Ganon, and then you just summon Link, and he fights Ganon. It's like, you defeated the whole point.
Next, how about a new career with EA Play? Wibbs got booed. This is my kind of office party.
I want to play with all the League of Legends champions.
Riot benefits. Say less. We got you.
I meant the ones in the game?
Hey, PC Game Pass. We got you.
Look, can't argue with Game Pass. It's such a good like deal for it.
Spreads through Gotham like a plague.
I'm not on it these days, but man, if I could. Oh, this just won the VR award. It just looks like it'd make you motion sick, flying around as Batman in VR, but it seems like they somehow nailed it. The tagline writes itself, doesn't it?
Welcome back. We still have a few big awards to hand out, but first, for a limited time only, Prime members in the US can go to amazon.com/thegameawards to get up to 50% off select gaming accessories from brands Turtle Beach, PDP, SteelSeries, and Razer.
Oh, pardon me.
Now, please welcome singer-songwriter Khalid.
Music and score in video games isn't just the soundtrack of our journey. It's the racing heartbeat of every battle, the haunting echo of every failure, and the soul of every victory. From soaring orchestral pieces to intimate melodies that break our hearts, the right music makes games unforgettable. Here are the nominees for Best Score in Music.
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest shames like in my gaming career is once I got 2 screens, you've started like lowering volume on games a lot, and just now that I'm streaming and kind of putting it back up again, oh, don't you just appreciating it all the more. It's so important. Even as long as I've played World of Warcraft, just having the music and all of that going, it just makes every game better. Will Astrobot take it? Final Fantasy's probably got a really good shot here.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Oh look, it's Marisha! I can't help but spot the crit roll cast there. Oh, it's Matt. Oh, I'm a big fanboy for the crit roll lot. Happy to admit it. GG Final Fantasy. Ooh, very happy cheers in the crowd. Oh. It's okay, dude.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so excited, I have no words.
Oh.
まずこのような素敵な賞をいただくことができて、一緒に開発をしてくれた
Oh
開
boy.
発メンバーにま
He's
ずは感謝を伝えたい。
speed translating.
It's truly an honor to receive this award here at the Game Awards. And I'd like to take this moment to express my sincere thanks to our development team that helped create this wonderful game together.
Oh, what voice actor? There's Lady D over there.
参加させていただいたんですけど、その初めて参加させていただいたこの賞でですね、初めて受賞したことをすごく嬉しく思っています。
This is my very first time attending the Game Awards here today, and I'm so honored and pleased to receive this award.
Ben Starr as well. Oh, all the voice actors about.
本日ですね、ゲームファンが待っていたようやくファイナルファンタジー7リバースの PC 版を発表できてすごく嬉しく思います。また、この PC 版を通してですね、このゲームのサウンドをですね、多くの人に伝えられたらと思います。とてもワクワクしています。
And I'm equally pleased today to be able to finally announce the PC version
Don't do this. Come on.
of the game.
Come on, we're so close. Why are you like this?
With this,
Hold.
I am delighted to be able to bring the beautiful music of this game to even more fans around the world.
今日はありがとうございました。Thank you.
Oh, bless him. First time there. Gets to absolutely chuffed.
Congratulations to Final Fantasy, and now it's time for a tease of what's next from a legendary gaming franchise.
Oh, which one now? What was it? Oh, that's Shadow the Hedgehog. Remember the really edgy one on the 360 gaze? Oh, Sonic Racing. I liked the surfboard one. Played the living hell out of that. I had a friend come over and accidentally wiped the save file. Broke my heart.
Sure about Sonic Racing Cross Worlds in 2025. I've had the pleasure of playing it, and trust me, it is a ton of fun. Next year, fans will get to experience the Mafia franchise like never before in Mafia: The Old Country, an origin story.
Soft spot for like Mafia 2.
Of 1900 Sicily.
Really enjoyed
Tonight,
it.
we have the world's first look at this cinematic narrative action game.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It is not forgiving. To betray one is to betray all. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
I really hope this turns out good. Because I had no inclination to how others thought about 2. I just played it and enjoyed it. Like, it was on one of them big Steam sales where it was like a couple of quid or something years and years ago. And found out years later people really don't regard it that well. Obviously do enough for them to make another, but...
It's a family.
the only kind of GTA style game I'll play.
Must have burned like this saint.
No, hiccups, pardon me.
If I do not keep my oath. Welcome, Enzo.
It feels like he'll be gunning for that main dude by the end of the game. That's what that trailer told me.
Summer 2025. Now more winners tonight at the Game Awards. Here are the nominees for Best Independent Game. Animal
I
Wow.
couldn't give him a stage for indie, come on.
Lie and the Laser Eyes.
I know we're
Nebula,
rushing,
and
Geoff, but man.
UFO 50. And the Game Award goes to Balatro. Congratulations again.
Figured Never or Animal Well could do it, but
Mobile game.
unsurprising.
AFK Journey, Balatro,
Balatro,
Pokemon Trading
please.
Card Game Pocket, Wuthering Waves,
It's got to
and
beat out the
Zenless Zone
gacha.
Zero.
Please, Balatro.
And the Game Award goes to Balatro.
Yes!
Congratulations
Okay.
again, local
Money
guys.
can't win every time.
Here are the nominees for Best Audio Design. Astrobot, Call of Duty Black
Senua
Ops
might
6,
get this one if
Final
Astrobot
Fantasy
doesn't.
VII Rebirth, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. And the Game Award for Audio Design goes to Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ninja Theory. Now the nominees for Player's Voice. It started with 30 down to these 5. Black
Yep.
Myth Wukong,
Did my votes.
Genshin Impact, Elden
3
Ring
of them.
Shadow of the Erdtree, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero.
As long as
The
it's
Game Award
103.
100% by the global community selected this goes to Black Myth Wukong. Congratulations, Game Science.
Happy with that.
There's still more Game Awards to go and more game announcements ahead. But right now, here's a look at Infinity Nikki, which has already achieved 20 million downloads, and a look at the new shooting star scene for the first time anywhere.
This is crazy, this upcoming thing. It's another bloody gacha thing, as far as I know. But it is already doing really super well. I mean, it's very pretty. It's very pretty. That's the scariest part. Is how good these games are getting with it. Oh, it's got good fishing though. There's a lot of variety of gameplay in here. Like, I can't fault that. Just having a good old time. Got to have a photo mode then. The cats are singing, my god. My body's instinctively trying to tap its feet to the song. Must have let it.
Everything
Dangerous New World.
I've done for my family.
Yeah, didn't play 1 or 3, it was just 2 I think I played.
Is who you die for.
And 2's the one they didn't show. Oh. For a moment I thought it was going to be the one from last year again. But it's Google! It's a very Pantaran looking. No, they didn't make it. Yeah, at least it's having fun with it. Oh no, I take it back. Play your mobile games on PC. How have we wrapped back around to this for the industry? It's wild.
Welcome back. You've seen the trailers.
The first push for that didn't go anywhere, and now we're here again.
Waves and solo leveling
Everything is a cycle.
Available on Google Play Games on PC for both Android and iPhone users. The best part, with Google Play Games, you can seamlessly sync your favorite titles across mobile and PC. Check it out and go play.
We've gone over the 3 hour now mark, Geoff.
Previous Game Awards winner Laura Bailey and Emmy Award winner Aaron Paul.
Whoa! It's Jesse, everyone, and Laura Bailey.
Wow! Oh my God! It is just so awesome to be here at the Game Awards with Laura Bailey, an absolute voice acting legend.
He knows what's
right?
up.
I mean, Last of Us, Spider-Man, Critical Role.
Oh my God, my heart's aflutter.
I'm honored to say that I got to work with you on Dispatch, the game that we're actually announcing tonight.
Yeah, but I haven't actually worked with you. You know, we never recorded at the same time.
No, I know, but you know, technically we never shared the booth, but it is cool if I tell people, our friends out there, that we work together.
Wait, no. Let me get this straight. You are asking if it's okay to tell people you worked with me?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
No, this is just a flat no.
Flat no, yeah. Listen, Evan.
That's funny, but that's actually Aaron, not
sure
Evan. But yeah.
Look, I get it. You were in like the greatest show of all time, and yeah, everybody loved The Wire. But listen,
Okay.
that's TV.
Right.
And this is video games, okay?
Yeah.
This is art.
Laura.
Plus, I find it kind of strange that we've been backstage the whole time, and you're only asking me this now.
Well, you told me not to speak to you backstage when I came up to you.
No, I told you not to look at me, okay?
Oh.
Listen,
Wow.
Evan. Acting is listening.
Okay.
We're back
Got
there
it.
all night. You jump on me with this now?
I mean, look.
Nope, slipped into Jester for
Just a little starstruck meeting you, you know. Let's be honest.
So I know we're just reading off the prompter, but it still felt really good to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd I say about looking at me, though?
Sorry. All right, here is the world premiere trailer for the game Laura and I worked on separately together.
They stretched it out. But you know what? I think it worked. What is game?
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
Superheroes and mechs?
This is SDN. How can we help you? You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a
What
crisis
is this?
in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers? Me.
Too easy.
I'm not getting tricked into gacha with good.
Is that your car?
Well, no,
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
Almost Telltale like?
Behind that desk 'cause you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a
Yeah.
your daddy built.
Tales from the Borderlands meant to be absolutely banging for that franchise, by the way.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
not saying about character design and faces, by the way.
What's your name, little guy? My name's Beef and I'm naked. Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
I'm actually pretty into that.
That was Dispatch, and now to present our next award, please welcome a Game Award winner from last year. He's a visionary creator, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Sam Lake. With your silly dances and your slightly creepy games that I just worry about playing, but my god, I respect it. And those crazy music videos are awesome. You son of a bitch.
At the Game Awards.
You
Felt
son
like
of a bitch.
I'd lost track of how many times I'd been here, how many awards I'd won. Something kept nagging at me, forcing me to snap out of my reverie. I was here to do a job, hand out the award for Best Narrative. The nominees were each incredible. Frankly, I was so impressed by the storytelling genius, I was overcome by a nasty fit of jealousy. But they would never need to know that. Play it cool. On the stage, I felt an urge to dance.
Not again, no.
That's what they all
Stop
wanted.
him.
I'd save it for another time. Keep this short. Here are the nominees for Best Narrative.
He's played it cold. Oh, I respect it.
You here to pick a fight?
I got most of the way through Control and really enjoyed that. Look forward to the sequel.
Someone there who wants to meet you. You ready for this, Kasuga?
This is the way of the real world! Scour! I will show you a world with honor!
The heartbeat of the lost ones. I can feel them on my skin.
Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her?
I think Metaphor probably takes this.
And the Game Award goes to Metaphor.
Yeah. I need to not be worried about the Persona legacy of it and just give it a go sometime. It's another gigantic RPG, you know? We've got too many of those coming up.
RPG を今まで作ってきて本当に物語こだわって作ってきたのでこの賞いただけて本当に嬉しいと思ってます。関係したスタッフみんなと喜びを分かち合いたいと思いますし、何より遊んでくれたゲームプレイヤーの皆さんに心より感謝を申し上げます。ありがとうございました。
So first of all, I think it's fantastic. I feel so happy and so honored to be up here on stage at this incredible show. I think storytelling is a really important part of games, and I think knowing that we focus on making stories throughout our career, and knowing that we've been honored here in this way today is really honoring. So additionally, I'd like to thank everybody at the studio who has helped make this game. Without their help, we could not have done this, so thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Short and sweet. And it hasn't feel like anyone's been rushed off anywhere. It feels like they've been given time to speak and nobody's gone really crazy like Judge did a few years back.
That's really amazing. Metaphor Refantasio.
I still wish all the other categories got their chance, but
the torch from a previous winner to a brand new honoree, thanks to Sam.
I know he's only got so much time.
All right, well, before we get to Game of the Year, we do have one last very special announcement to share with you.
You son of a bitch.
This year, the stars aligned for some very magical things to happen at our anniversary show. Things that might not have ever seemed a possibility. If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us.
What's happening, Geoff? I'm not clued in. Again, it could be someone older than me. Or just something I haven't played. Like, you know, it might not hit for everyone. What is happening? Don't go. Oh my god, it's Okami of all things. Watched my brother play through 2 games of it. Had a lovely time. It's fun to share bits of the adventure. Was it just one game and then a remaster? The fact they're just calling that Okami sequel leads me to believe it. Oh. Oh, and the game director back for it. There'll be people losing their utter shit online. I promise you.
Together again, Takeuchi-san and Kamiya-san and his new studio that we're also announcing, Clovers. Production is just about to begin on the Okami sequel, and I am beyond honored we could share this very special announcement here.
What was the other Okami game then?
Thank you to Capcom and the Tujimoto family for this anniversary gift.
Oh, Geoff.
Game of the year, but right now, here's some much-awaited news on the release timing for Crimson Desert from Pearl Abyss.
He's genuinely like broken up about Okami there. Pearl Abyss, another one of those where I'm like, people like Black Desert Online, so bringing it single player, all that flashy stuff without any of the shop-laden garbage, this could be really good.
There are beings who brought chaos to providence. The rifts they have created will return.
I'm hopeful for it.
To nothingness. We seek to correct this.
I have my own mission.
Their stuff looks really pretty.
What I can tell you now is that this mission will restore the disrupted providence.
It's definitely one that I'm waiting for reviews for, though. There aren't too many games where I'm just like, I'm in day one. Like Monster Hunter Wilds, for sure. I'm like, I'm in. You know, I'll be playing that ASAP. Something like this, I need to give it a moment.
For those who have died.
We'll do some dragon fighting as well. Oh god. My opinion's slowly changing.
Will live on. This is our mission.
Late 2025, alright. I hope we get a bit of hands-on. Maybe a demo would be really nice for that one. There's so much Fortnite. It's another one of those things where I'm like, if I was 18 years younger, like getting into games, and this is your in, it's such a different world from like growing up with a like SNES, Pac-Man. The N64 was kind of like the big turning point for me. It's a different bloody world now. It's impossible to put yourself in those different shoes. Like, try and think as a kid, all my favourite characters from all these franchises I'm discovering, all in the one game. Parents, for Christmas, I need all the premium currency. Oh, they're gone. Oh, bless him.
Waldorf, you old fool!
What a nightmare I was having. I dreamed we were still at the Game Awards.
We are!
No!
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And even worse, I heard a Final Fantasy game is up for Game of the Year.
Well, my Final Fantasy is for this show to be over.
Yeah, right? And I also heard they nominated DLC for Game of the Year.
Oh.
That's like giving a Lifetime Achievement Award to pre-order bonuses.
Yeah, the writing for this has been on the.
Show's about to get better.
Oh, yeah. Time to watch Keeley make a fool of himself again.
Exactly. I love this show.
More Geoff Keeley.
Yeah, what a moron. Look at him.
Give it. Bring it to us.
Look at him just standing
Scathing writing.
What a maroon.
Get that man a burn heel.
Ah, the Muppets. All right.
It's like never again. The last time.
Before we present Game of the Year, I just wanted to come out here and reflect on the moments we've shared over the past decade. And tonight, there have been so many incredible announcements. I can't believe the show that we're able to put together, and thanks to all the studios.
This is a big show this year.
So I just want to say thank you to so many of you here in the person who have believed in me along the way and trusted our team to create this event. And thank you to the fans around the world for taking your time to watch this show every year. Gaming's greatest days are ahead, and I can't even begin to imagine where this industry will be for our 20th anniversary. And we're going to keep working as hard as we can.
Hopefully not on fire and with less layoffs. Cheers, Geoff. Genuinely, cheers for all your hard work.
Now, because tonight is such a special show, we do have
You
one more thing.
son of a. What is it this
One
time?
of our industry's most celebrated developers has been hard at work in complete secrecy, building a brand new original world unlike anything they've done before.
Okay.
What you're about to see is captured entirely in the game engine.
For real this time?
We're happy to share with you tonight's final world premiere at the 10th anniversary of the Game Awards.
Who is it? Okay. The suffering of generations must be endured to achieve our divine end. Ancient Septarian Scripture, 1986. Space? And just said it was in-game footage. You gotta. Spaceship game. Spaceship that says Porsche on it? Well, yeah, let me just casually watch anime within the game. You're getting super detailed. Some at sci-fi then. What's his name from Better Call Saul? Can't remember the actor's name top of my head.
Jordan, tell me something good. Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon. Excellent. How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Go back to that food.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts. You worry too much. You know what I worry just the right amount. I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead?
Another actor up there.
Not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I? Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in. Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there. He clearly is. He is clearly desperate. And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent. That's with all your fucking shit. Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss. Thank you. Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Are we space dog fighting? Are we on foot fighting? Or see, Geoff, you can't say in-game stuff when we're not, you know. Time to put up your own space soundtrack, though. That's one thing about a lot of like Mass Effect and stuff like that. I always wanted to just be able to dogfight in between going to different like planets and doing stuff. But so often it is just your means of traversal. Oh, it's Naughty Dog. Please put it on PC then. Oh, and we're going deeper. With some melee. Okay, I take it back. Nope, we still only got a glimpse. And it wasn't... Alright. Intergalactic. The Heretic Prophet. A bit mouthy, but alright. Oh, that means it'll come to PlayStation, and then it'll be like a year before it gets to PC.
Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, a brand new
I'm intrigued.
from Naughty Dog and PlayStation, directed by Neil Druckmann and starring Tati Gabrielle as Jordan Munn. I'm also happy to share that the trailer you just saw and the full game will feature a new original score from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. The game has been in development since 2020, and we can't wait to learn more. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that special announcement. And now to present the biggest honor of the night. Over the past decade, 10 distinguished titles have been recognized as Game of the Year. Please welcome last year's winner from Larian, Sven Vinka.
Sven! You haven't had time to go dress in plate, have you? Nope, he hasn't brought his plate mail. Not today. A shame. Always fun to see him in it, but tiring now.
You guys have been sitting here for over 3 hours, but I still have some time credits from last year to cash in.
No.
So it turns out that not only will I be the one who will know as first which game wins tonight, but I actually also know which game is going to win next year, the year after, and the year after. Now, how do I know this? Well, an oracle told me. She said, change is coming. It's a modern oracle, so they made me sign an NDA, but I trust all of you. I know you can keep a secret. You will never leak it. The Oracle told me that the Game of the Year 2025 was going to be made by a studio who found the formula to make it up here on stage. It's stupidly simple, but somehow it keeps on getting lost. Studio made their game because they wanted to make a game that they wanted to play themselves. They created it because it hadn't been created before. They didn't make it to increase market share. They didn't make it to serve as a brand. They didn't have to meet arbitrary sales targets or fear being laid off if they didn't meet those targets. And furthermore, the people in charge forbade them from cramming the game with anything whose only purpose was to increase revenue and didn't serve the game design. They didn't treat their developers like numbers on a spreadsheet. They didn't treat their players as users to exploit. And they didn't make decisions they knew were short-sighted and function of a bonus or politics. They knew that if you put the game and the team first, the revenue will follow. They were driven by idealism and wanted players to have fun. And they realized that if the developers didn't have fun, nobody was going to have any fun. They understood the value of respect. That if they treated their developers and players well, the same developers and players would forgive them when things didn't go as planned. But above all, they cared about their game because they loved games. It's really that simple, said the Oracle. Winning Game of the Year turned out to be a life-changing event for us. It was an amazing thing. To those who will win Game of the Year 2024, you have no idea what's waiting for you. It's an incredible honor, and you're in for a heck of a ride. Now remember, should you be told to wrap it up for tonight, you can always come back next year and chat for 3 minutes, okay? So, now, to pay tribute to the nominees for Game of the Year, once again, Lorna Balfe and the TGA Orchestra.
Soundtrack for that game seems bonkers. It really intrigues me. Look, guys, going for it. Still has energy at the end of the night. I know, streaming flashbacks. Actually, legit hope Balatro somehow takes this. Luke guy. Pretty sure it was a small camera grab one year, and now he's just fully leaning into it. I love him for it. Regardless who wins, there's going to be some angry douchebags online, but you know, let's just celebrate the fact that they're all pretty fantastic, eh? That's my hot take. Frame rate, don't crush me for that. Don't crush me for my hot take. Come on, we're nearly there. Keep it going. Come on, Game Awards. OBS still telling me it's not me. It hasn't just been when the music's happened, has it? Like every time? Push through. For me. There's even smaller flute. Little recorder's out. Don't rob us of him. So many lights. Dirty fireworks, as Soul Bad Guy would say. Raining down on the stage. The man's pants! Looks surprisingly comfy.
And the game of the year is Astrobot.
Whoa! Remember, there is a player vote involved in this. It's not just like the wider gaming journalism space. It is a combination of them, of players. Like, there are going to be some angry people, but Astrobot has done itself solid. Just wish it was on PC, but there we are. Unexpected, but absolute congratulations to... He can't believe it. Look at him. Whatever you do, do not go to the places on the internet where there are chat boxes scrolling. Don't do it. It's going to be hell right now.
Wow. Nothing can prepare you for that. Thank you so much. I'm thinking once again to all the Asobis back in Japan. You know, all 65 of them right now, they're crying. So please, a round of applause for them. Thank you.
Oh.
You guys as well. you know, when I thought about, you know, why this game, you know, gave people joy and smiles on their faces, I think it came down to the people every day making the game and doing exactly that. I think, you know, when I think of the team, it's the amount of generosity they gave. They put the user first always, you know, never thought about any, you know, any calculation. It was just about the kids, especially, because we had this huge privilege to be potentially the first game to be in the hands of children, and we know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Team Asobi really, from the bottom of our heart, you know,
The
well
mascot
done and
for
thank
him
you so
now.
much.
Will be after this.
Thank you.
Don't you do it.
I have to thank a few more people because a lot of people contributed to this game, of course, in SIE and PlayStation or Family. You know, Herman, who give, you know, the studio a chance, and Scott Roddy, who really believe in Astro.
I swear to God, stream, come on.
We did. Ken Chan on marketing and many other people that I'm not mentioning. You know, Astrobot is full of 30 years of PlayStation history, and actually a lot of people in this room tonight gave their characters, their IP, without asking anything in return, just because they cared.
That's
about
great.
Celebrating 30 years.
I figured there'd be a load of royalties involved, but man.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, it's a little janky at the end there, folks. Again, it doesn't look like that's on my end.
Not least, and you want to stay for this one because I didn't plan to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. You know, platformers, you know, PlayStation 30 years, and we made a platformer, which is great. It's very nostalgic and fresh at the same time, but let's not forget that even before PlayStation, there were people making platformers. I remember I was a kid in 1989, Christmas, and I got a grey box. There was a game packed in. It was called Super Mario Brothers, and it was really, really great. So
it's the route for a lot of us.
We're in Tokyo, they are in Kyoto, but I want to pay tribute to the company who really put like platformers and showed us innovation and quality consistently and inspired us to actually make the
Olive
game
branch
that we
from
made.
Sony
So
to
that's
Nintendo
also,
from
and
this?
I've managed not to mention them, have you noticed? But you all know who they are, and many other companies that have been inspired over the years.
At least
so
from
that's
this
really,
man's
really
passion.
important. And we want to pay tribute to them tonight. So from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much. It's amazing.
Without
and,
getting himself in trouble
we'll
as
see you
well.
again. Thank you so much.
Oh, such different energy, by the way, from Sam Lake and Faris there. They were sat like that on purpose. Oh, bless them. Over the moon. God damn it, stream. Come on. We're nearly there. We're at the end of the show. What you juttering for?
Congratulations, Astrobot, and that is going to do it for our 10th anniversary of the Game Awards. More than anything, I hope tonight made you believe the future of our
And sorry, folks, I am...
is brighter and greater than ever. Congratulations to
What you doing? Come on.
the winners, and thanks to all the incredible teams around the world who shared their upcoming work with us today. Putting together this show has been so special to our team, personally and professionally. Thanks to all of you for showing up and believing in me and the Game Awards. We'll see you back here at the Peacock Theater for the Game Awards
Hey, let him wrap up.
2025, our 12th show live on Thursday, December 11th, 2025. Thank you, happy holidays, and have a good night.
Alright, well, we've ticked over at 4 AM here. So I'll say thank you very much for watching and coming and enjoying the Game Awards with me. I think that was an excellent show and some really surprising takes on the rewards end. Astrobot Game of the Year, Witcher 4, Elden Ring Night Reigns, whatever the hell that game is. We've got all sorts of little announcements between. It's been a pretty damn good show. So I'll just do a little sign off here at the end. If you enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button for me. That'll push the videos around the algorithm, get more people come and enjoy stuff with us. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. Generally on the weekdays we're at 9 AM UK time with World of Warcraft, 6 PM in the evening playing other games. Oh, you can find playlists to all the stuff we've already played and covered, and other watch-along events right here on the channel. So binge to your heart's content. So until next time, folks, much love. Take care. And bye-bye.